Yo, what's good, man? We are back with another one, man. I don't want to say Happy New Year's because every day is a new year. Every day, every second is a new year. So let's not even do that, man. So I'm gonna just say Happy New Day. No, Happy Abundant New Day to you, okay? So let's make every day count. All right, let's make every day count. Forget that new year, man. Every day is a new year. You have an opportunity to be great every day, so take it. But with all that being said, man, we do have a lot of good clips to get into. I will be making a recap soon throughout the 2023 videos and stuff. I'm working on that now, so yeah, we can see that soon. But we got some fresh new clips. Some of them probably might be run back, but most of them is new. So with all that being said, let's get into it. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on in here, man. Check it out.
Yeah, honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends, and we can be friends. Shit, we can do this every weekend. That's all right. Is that all right with you? Yeah. Keep banging. And TD Cakes ass did just that. Then he got invited to the freak off and he ain't went back. That motherfucker been representing with his punk ass and cuck daddy with your head all over that man chest like that. We know y'all been fucking around, dog. Look at you, all in the podium, licking your lips. Yeah, I made this picture, but motherfucker, I guarantee y'all been doing some freak nasty shit just like that at your little parties, at your little freak offs. You nasty motherfucker. You zesty. Ain't no heterosexual male gonna be looking like that right there, like you look. You zesty as a motherfucker, dog. Christian Keys came out talking about motherfuckers trying to fuck him. Yeah, and he was signed to Tyler Perry. You know who the fuck Tyler Perry is, dog. This gonna be your ass. Madea goes to jail. Yeah, they always gotta put a motherfucker in a dress. But your punk ass made a lot of money off being in a dress, and you just continue to do so. You always want to be Madea. Said you're gonna kill Madea off, and then you resurrected her from the dead and brought that bitch right back. And you was happy as fuck to put on that makeup in that dress. Bitch, you gonna go to jail too, dog. And we all knew y'all was boys. And he was giving you all that money. Yeah, TD Cakes and Tyler Perry, y'all probably been fucking around too, or swapping men with each other. You motherfuckers both zesty as a motherfucker. And TD Cakes, Tyler Perry probably like your ass, cause you look like an ugly, fucked up version of Mr. Brown with your ugly ass. Damn. Look at this shit. TD Cakes with a cake. Imagine,
Bro, that is
this
too funny.
big motherfucker, you thinking you're going to a party, you just get in the entertainment business. And you like, why in the fuck is TD Cakes at a Diddy party? Don't you supposed to be in a church somewhere preaching the gospel? You over here with all these motherfucking rappers and singers and actors and actresses who be doing all this wild shit. And motherfucker, you know what they doing. Everybody motherfucking know. We know all these motherfuckers are swingers, and you want to take your big punk leprechaun in the face looking ass over there and do unadulterated things. You's a nasty motherfucker. TD Cakes, they said you a power bottom. That's fucked up. You like getting your cheeks clapped, you nasty motherfucker. Yeah, and that's why you like wearing skirts, cuck daddy. All you motherfuckers, I remember this trend when all you little motherfuckers was wearing skirts. You're sick and disgusting and you're nasty. Now, people in that community, I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about these in the closet drugging motherfuckers, having freak off motherfuckers who want to act like they ain't a part of that community, but be doing all this crazy nasty shit in this community. I remember when Lil Nas X kissed that motherfucker on the BET Awards. I was mad as a motherfucker. I ain't signed up to see that shit, and then this motherfucker Cuck Daddy went on Twitter talking about some Lil Nas X, yeah, you did that. Motherfucker, you don't think that we gonna see that and gonna think that you a zesty motherfucker for saying Lil Nas X, you did that like a congratulations tweet? Motherfucker, you lost your damn mind, dog. And then I remember your ass on the Breakfast Club when you was fucking with Nori and Fabulous. Yeah, telling Nori, ooh, I like when y'all fidgety, daddy. I like that. And then telling Fabulous, why we don't party? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't party, Fab? Talking about something. Man, we did party on my birthday. And then they said, nah, but me and you ain't partied. You know what that mean? That motherfucker Diddy said, nah, but me and you ain't never fucked. Dog, you sick bitch. And look at this. This picture is from one of Diddy's freak off parties. Damn, right there is Aaliyah. And J-Lo, you know some shit too. That's why you left that sick motherfucker. But you're being real quiet because you got some skeletons in your motherfucking closet too, dog. And look, there go Dame Dash. I fucked with Dame Dash, but you know about them freak off parties too. And this was before you was with Aaliyah. I ain't never was with my homies and our girls and was like, let's all lay in bed together. Fuck that. What's mine is what's mine, and what's yours is what's yours, and we ain't sharing a motherfucking thing, dog. I mean, you motherfuckers sure do got a lot of pictures together. You, TD Cakes and Cuck Daddy, y'all came across each other and found out that y'all like the same shit. Getting your backs blown out. But you two motherfuckers be doing reversals. Y'all be blowing each other's backs out. You're both sick and nasty, motherfucker. I mean, you motherfuckers look so happy together. So motherfucking happy. Damn. And TD Cakes been taking all these people's money from all these years. Y'all done made this motherfucker rich. Y'all done bought his books. Y'all go to his church. Y'all donate. Whole time he just reading that motherfucking book, but behind closed doors he getting his cheeks clapped, dog. And then go in that book and tell y'all how it's an abomination and how y'all shouldn't be doing that shit. Then he turn right around and get his motherfucking cheeks clapped. This motherfucker then got a part of Diddy's family. They in family portraits and all types of crazy shit. I wonder if the children know that y'all be clapping each other's cheeks. You big nasty motherfucker. You're ugly as a motherfucker. And you dudes that's clapping TD Jake's cheeks, man, I know he paying y'all a shit ton of money. That motherfucker is a ugly motherfucker. Back to this party. Everybody was there. Look at Jay-Z. Like, damn, I ain't even know it was gonna be like this. But shit, I wanna smash Aaliyah, so I guess I'ma join the freak off too, you bitch ass. But you been a part of Illuminati for a long time too, motherfucker. Well, motherfucker, they call you Jehovah Hove. Motherfucker, your name is Sean Carter, bitch. All you motherfuckers in Hollywood getting exposed. And I love it because I knew y'all was on some punk, crazy, zesty, demonic shit for a long motherfucking time. I remember when I first found out. But yo punk ass, all these celebrity motherfucking pastors, priests, and preachers, y'all gonna come out. Y'all gonna get exposed, motherfucker. Cause all y'all do is make money off of us people, and then you turn around and do a whole bunch of demonic shit behind closed doors. That's why they put y'all right there up front. They can keep making money off of y'all too. You sold your soul. And they giving you everything that you want. Everything you can ask for. While you still alive on this planet. You motherfuckers think you got immortality. But you don't, bitch. You gonna go to where the flames are. And I can't wait for it. And I'ma start tearing more of you motherfuckers up. Like Joel Osteen and other motherfuckers. But you know who the fuck I'm talking about. They all got the demonic ass look in their eyes. And this motherfucker just big and zesty. So you gonna have a great time when your ass get incarcerated, dog. Because Cassie got all this shit for you motherfuckers. They said she got the burner phones. All types of shit. Video footage. All types of shit. Stuff that she was doing. All types of shit. Dog. And all you little zesty demonic motherfuckers, y'all gonna go to where the flames are. I hope all you motherfuckers get petrified. Peace. Respect.
He be going there. Yeah. That's all I can say, man.
The movie Moana was definitely trying to tell us something.
So tell me, do you believe, was Disney trying to tell us something? Crazy, right? Some things are just an optical illusion, right? Well, is this an optical illusion? Look at that and tell me you don't know what that is. Go ahead and tell me that confidently and mean it, because you know darn well what that is. You can see it. No, that's not a carving. That's a petrified animal from the days of old.
Do you see this?
Yes.
Do you see this?
Yep.
It's freaking nature, and it's freaking awesome.
Yes, it is. And I don't think science can properly explain how these animals were petrified so quickly to where they were able to preserve their form through all these years. And you know, that really got me thinking. There's plenty of statues on this earth that are thousands of years old. Now, what if they were petrified beings? Now, I know, it's just a thought. And yeah, I can't wait for the Mount Rushmore jokes. And you can joke all you want, but I promise you truth is stranger than fiction.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird. The movie Moana.
Most of what you are trying to accomplish today or tomorrow is the same thing you were trying to accomplish 20 years ago. You're the same person that you were then.
Yeah.
If you lose that little spark that kept you motivated, that little piece, like this is my vocation. I love acting half the time, but there's some downfalls of it. You know, a lot of actors end up with personality identity crisis and conflicts because you have so many characters you're playing. And if you really commit to the characters, you become like a piece of clothing. And your body becomes what they put on. And the character has a tendency of wanting to own you. They don't let go. What you saw in Anthony Hopkins and Hannibal Lecter, that monster lives in him. That's why we believed it. He had to tap into something very ugly in our human nature sometimes. And as an actor, sometimes I tap into beautiful things. But like with Lucius, and the character I play with Lucius, his life is filled with turmoil. So 90% of the day I'm walking around carrying his turmoil and also the turmoil from me and my own family. And then how do you have time to really bring yourself back to who you are? Because that's the most important thing. That's the thing that's going to bother you more than anything else. You will look at yourself one day and you won't know who you are because you don't remember who you were. You know, sometime along the way, or maybe at 13 or 14, we let go of the little person that kept us going. That little person that was always there. I got you, man. I'm here. I got you. Don't go in there. I ain't going in there. That person, when we get about 13 or 14, we get embarrassed of him. And we push him aside and we don't listen to him anymore. And he's always knocking. Hey, hey. And after so long of a time, maybe 10, 15 years, you don't even know him. You show up at your own door and you don't even know who you are. Your family doesn't know who you are. So it's important, no matter what you do, no matter what challenges you go through, you remember who you are. You may think you've been here for 20 years on this planet, but we know that energy, it is forever. It doesn't die. It continually recycles itself. So you know that you've been a trilobite 350 million years ago, or some part of it. Some parts of you were part of a pterodactyl. Every one of us have been a part of everything in this universe. So if we tap into those things in ourselves and remember those things in ourselves, we have that power. Now, my vocation has been an actor, and I've loved that. I've been able to take care of my family as an actor, but that's never been my passion. I was an actor because it was like Jesus walking on water for tips, because he could do it. That's what he did. It was a natural thing for him. I've always been an empath. I've always been emotionally connected to everything. But the thing that I was most spiritually connected to, that was my driving force, was physics. It was wondering how the universe really came to be. And I fell in love with this thing called the flower of life. You guys know Da Vinci? Do you know what he spent most of his life trying to figure out? Who in here knows the flower of life? Couple? I'm gonna get you something. Because I want you guys to know.
Do you want me to hold it?
Huh?
Do you want me to hold it? Okay.
No, I'm gonna hold it up. I want you guys to know about a 6,000-year-old secret. 6,000 years, mankind has been trying to decipher this one little thing called the flower of life. Now, do you know the flower of life? Have you guys ever seen this before? Now, you know this is one of the oldest symbols in human history, right? Or do you not know? This symbol was found in the Temple of Osiris in Egypt, and it had been molecularly burned into the wall. And it's 6,000 years old. This same symbol has been found in the forbidden temples in China, sitting under the fufu dogs. And the foot on it, the flower of life, saying whoever controlled that flower of life controlled the universe. There were secrets in that flower of life that Da Vinci spent his whole life trying to uncover. There were secrets in that flower of life that Newton spent his whole life in secret trying to uncover. The same secrets that Pythagoras was desperately trying to uncover. But the problem was they kept seeing this in a two-dimensional space. They couldn't get it out of this two-dimensional frame, and as a result, they got stuck in this plane, a flat plane. Now, what Da Vinci and all of them wanted to do, they were trying to find a way to bring this flower to life, because what is inside of it? Well, apparently, there were secrets inside of it. Shapes, they got the Merkaba and all of those other things out of it. But they were misled by something I think called a straight line. You guys believe in straight lines? Mm-hmm. You believe there's straight lines in the universe?
No, I can't.
Well, let me hit you with something.
Can't be. All right.
All energy in the universe is expressed in what? It's in motion. If
right.
something is still, there's no energy.
Yeah.
Kinetic, right? Mm-hmm. All motion is expressed in what? You look at galaxies. Are they expressed in straight lines? Mm-hmm. Expressed in vortices. All vortices are expressed in what? Waves. All waves are curved. Show me a straight line in nature. You show me where the platonic solids come from. Where do they have their foundations in our universe? Are there any straight lines? If you look at anything, there are no straight lines. That's been the mistake. We've been looking at these straight lines, this Euclidean way of thinking, and missing the curvature of nature. So here we are, back with the curvature of nature. And you have all these little pieces. Now, this has always been an information system. So compare some of these points. Take a point here and say, well, what's the space in between all of these things? Now, they've said that all the in-between spaces, if this is the Earth and this is the moon right here, all this in-between space is filled with what? A void. There's nothing in the void. Well, I found that there is something in the void. The elementary fundamental particles that they've been searching for at the CERN collider, the Hadron Collider in CERN, I found that their energy signatures matched perfectly to some of the pieces that I was able to pull out of here. So I'm most.
He be spitting, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't know he was like this. I didn't.
The names from the
Shout out to
Jeffrey
Terrence,
Epstein
man.
files have finally been leaked, and you won't believe some of the names on it. In a world full of secrecy and power, today marks a milestone moment. The Jeffrey Epstein files, a Pandora's box of hidden truths, have been unleashed. Everyone from your favorite rappers like Jay-Z and Eminem to the biggest stars in Hollywood like Jim Carrey and Miley Cyrus have been listed. It doesn't stop there. Politicians like Bill Clinton and Justin Trudeau have also been listed on the flight log. Names we've only dared to speculate about are laid bare for the world to see. Were they mere acquaintances, or were they entangled in a web of clandestine dealings with the notorious Epstein? Would they have reached their level of fame and power without visiting the notorious island called Little St. James? As the clock ticks, the conspiracy deepens. Will the revelations reshape our understanding of power, influence, and the untold alliances that govern our world? You be the judge. Let us know in the comments. The names from the Jeffrey Epstein files.
You know, like, I get it. Like, I get, Jeffrey Epstein and all that list and all that. But what if I'm just being, giving out my theory. What if he's just a distraction and it's way bigger than what we think it really is, It could be way bigger than what we think it is. What if he's just like a cover up for like something bigger that's actually way more demonic, I'm just saying, that's just my theory on that. But he might be the head of it all, but they could just be using him as a cover up, for them to keep doing what they want to do. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think outside the box. But this is interesting though, and they have to give us the truth somehow. They can't just do it. So this could be just their way, just giving us the truth, little hints of truth, because it's probably not even like this. It's probably way something deeper. Just saying. All right.
Peace, love, and light to everyone, and salute to the gods and goddesses. I'm on my way to the gym, and I just wanted to share this transmission. A lot of individuals ask me questions in reference to astral projection as well as lucid dreaming, and some individuals actually have a lot of blockages, and these blockages stem from childhood trauma. I'm going to move out your way so y'all can actually look at this, and as you see, the root chakra is blocked by fear. So a lot of individuals, they're scared to partake in psychedelics or to astral projecting, things of that nature. That's primarily from indoctrination. The sacral chakra is actually blocked by guilt. Any form of guilt you may have and things of that nature that you hold onto this third dimensional construct. The solar plexus chakra is blocked by pain. And typically that stems from childhood trauma, different things you may have endured. It shows here that the heart chakra is blocked by shame. Being ashamed and things of that nature, not willing to actually fully remove your shell, so to speak, and to realize that you're more of a spiritual being than this physical avatar. Typically, we hold a lot of shame, and this could be from indoctrination. It could be from different things people may have said to us over the years. All of these things are illusionary, are an illusion. Keep that in mind. All right. The heart chakra is actually blocked by lies, so it's important to stand in your truth. The third eye chakra is blocked by illusion. This whole third dimensional construct is an illusion. And then the crown chakra is blocked by ego and attachments. I'm gonna move out the way so y'all can see this. In order to fully access your primordial God mind, you must reteach yourself everything. You must have the heart of a child in a sense. You must have humility and realize that you don't know anything, that you've been brainwashed, that you've been indoctrinated, and that you should be willing to relearn everything, all right? You can learn something from anyone, and you have to remove that ego in order to really tap into your true divinity. Most have been lied to about astral projection. They'll tell you it's something evil based on religious ideologies and things of that nature. You have to remember that the Dogon tribe mapped the constellations and the star systems years before the telescope was invented. This is an example of the Dogon tribe in Mali. They possess advanced knowledge about the Sirius star system, which was only discovered by modern science centuries later. How did they acquire this information? They did it through transcendental states of consciousness, through astral projection and things of that nature. This is why I tell you to get your lion's mane mushroom, which is the miracle mushroom for brain boosting power. It regenerates damaged brain cells and actually does decalcify your pineal gland. Also, utilization of the blue lotus as well as the mugwort is phenomenal for allowing you to access transcendental states of consciousness to tap into things like astral projection, lucid dreaming, remote viewing, etc. When I tell you I'm an astronaut, I'm not talking about the ones that work with NASA. I'm talking about ASTRALNAUT. I'm an astronaut. All right, I travel to Astros consistently. Just recently, I had the ability of actually seeing my dead loved ones, my ancestors, and spoke to them in the astral realm. We all have this ability. We just have to remove the indoctrination, remove all the blockages, and realize that we are one with the cosmos, and that we're multi-dimensional beings, and it's our right as sentient beings and nine-ether beings to travel the cosmos. Those angelic beings, the Elohim that they make mention of in ancient texts, is actually us. We just in this 3D simulation playing the game, and we have to remember who we are. Peace, love, and light to everyone. Peace, love, and light to everyone, and salute to the gods and goddesses.
There's a theory that the Mona Lisa isn't actually a painting of a woman, it's a painting of a man.
Oh, I've heard that.
You heard of that?
If you look too long or something, that like she looks like a guy or something.
No, listen. So it's a painting of Leonardo da Vinci's friend and supposed lover.
But he kept it a secret.
He kept it a secret. Yeah. They did like infrared.
Oh.
Yeah, they did like infrared scans of Leonardo's work painting his friend Salai. That's his friend supposedly.
So they look like twins basically, but one's a girl, one's a boy.
So Salai would always dress as a woman, like for fun.
For fun.
For fun, he would dress as a woman. So supposedly, those paintings of Salai before, they look very similar to the Mona Lisa. I'll put it up both.
I would say, like, as someone who likes to do art, that's definitely a believable theory.
Right?
Because, like, when I, like, I'm exposing myself now.
Go.
Whenever I had, like, a crush or something, like, my pieces, whether it was on purpose or not on purpose, would look somewhat like my crush.
There's a theory that the Mona Lisa isn't actually a painting of a woman.
What if you're the only person alive right now? Listen.
Did you know that you are the only living person on Earth right now, and everyone else is just a product of your imagination? Listen carefully, you'll be shocked. There's a theory where you are actually the only living person right now, the only consciousness that truly exists. It's called the egg theory. Your family, your friends, the strangers you pass on the street, all of them exist because your mind doesn't want to feel alone. But here's the eerie part of this theory. Since you are the sole true consciousness, you will live every possible life that has ever existed and will ever exist. You will be reincarnated and born billions and billions of times until you have lived every individual's life. And then you can hatch this egg and become a god. The entire universe was created as an egg for the main character, which is you. And once you have lived every human life ever, you will be born as a god. Every time you hurt someone, you are hurting yourself. It may sound horrific, but you wouldn't know if you've already lived billions of lives. You've probably already lived over 1 billion, and you just don't remember. You probably lived your mother's life, your cousins, the stranger across the street. In reality, you are me and I am you. So every single person you know and will ever know was you.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
That's deep, man. That is really deep. Like, some people even say, what if we in a video game right now? You wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know. It get that deep, bro. Life, man. It's crazy. Like, you sometimes like, how did I get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where was I at before I was in my mom's womb and stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? It get that deep.
If you see this, stay far away.
Huh? If you see this, you should definitely be staying away, but you should also probably call 911 as well. This person right here was just minding their business when all of a sudden they noticed flashing lights coming from outside. Curious, they decided to see what it was, and they noticed that a power line was malfunctioning. This was further amplified by the snow, and once it started to subside, we can see right here a tree branch making contact with the power line. Believe it or not, this is something that can commonly happen, especially during winter. If you'll notice right here, it's snowing, and likely what happened is the weight of the snow ended up breaking a branch for it to make contact with the power line. Surprisingly enough, tree branches are actually pretty good conductors of electricity, meaning when they make contact, there's going to be an electrical current that runs through it. This aligns perfectly with what the electricity wants, or at least its natural potential, to always want to run towards the ground. Power lines are typically on average carrying between 150,000 volts to over 700,000 volts as well, which makes this a pretty dangerous thing to be around. This person is doing the right thing though by taking a video so they have information for the future and standing at least 30 feet back from this potential hazard.
If you see this, stay far away.
Huh? If you see this, you should.
You know what? My people should definitely took me out of town, you know what I'm saying? Release my mind. That's something I really needed, you know what I'm saying? I had to water. I went to the water, I was in the sky, me and Tupac was like 30 feet in the air.
Romances is Pac and Snoop's friendship, but according to Suge Knight, Snoop might have played a part in the killing of Tupac.
Nobody never convicted to kill anybody like that. So you part of it. You part of that snake, you know how to snake.
You might be wondering where all of this is.
Bro, what is this angle, bro? Come on, man. I'm about to skip this.
In fact, even Snoop confirmed this himself. Snoop Dogg stated in an interview with Angie Martinez that he
I gotta turn my neck like this.
so
Like,
bad that he was willing to stab both Suge,
Nah, I'm gonna skip
Interesting things taking
Pay
place.
attention, peace, family, peace, peace.
Look at that, guys.
This is what's happening early in the risings, right? If you're able to catch the sun while the sun is kind of rising before they spraying these trails in the sky, man, this is what they're actually like spraying and covering for sure.
I got up and I looked at that. I said, oh.
Here's another clear footage of this, family. This all this week. This somewhere else in the world. People are catching these two sun phenomena in the sky.
That's legit like two suns. Look at it when I zoom in on it.
It's literally two suns.
You see a circle.
That's crazy.
And I've been telling y'all to look up. In the Pennsylvania and New York area, man, the sky is glitching out. We're going to be seeing a lot more anomalies in the sky as this magnetic field
Things is definitely changing in the skies, man.
You see them in New York, which is not too far from Pennsylvania. This is a whole nother anomaly happening in the sky. Multiple colors in the sky clearing, and literally it's a glitch in the matrix, man.
How is he even doing that?
These
It's
people
crazy,
can't
bro.
believe what they seeing because they're not in tune with what's going on around them. They have the NPCs have no idea what's really going on right now. This today in California where I'm at, man, Ventura Beach. Yesterday at Laguna Beach, they had something very similar. So as you can see, the sea level is rising as well, family.
Oh.
These people stood there and watched to the water. They lucky it wasn't nothing bigger than that, man. Look, y'all gotta really look at shit for it is, man. You see this man is still running and filming, bro. The earth is fighting back right now, man. Everything inorganic on this planet is out of here, bro. We really about to restore balance. It's not just us fighting for this. The earth is just as tired as we are of all this shit that's taking place on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
This a revitalization.
Indeed.
And this was yesterday in Laguna Beach out here in California. I don't know what's going on with the waters, but they are definitely very aggressive right now.
Coming up higher.
I keep telling y'all, pay attention to the signs, man. Look up, pay attention, and be in tune with everything around you. I love and value y'all, every last one of y'all. I say.
Interesting things taking place.
Things are definitely getting out of hand, man. Things are definitely gonna change for sure.
Sometimes people will tell you stuff. Look at the ice wall.
Wow.
It's just a random glacier in Antarctica coming down, right? Told you that thing gonna be invisible.
Invisible. That's funny.
The sun and the earth is teaming up. They ain't playing, bro. We going back to tropical, bro. Y'all thought it was a joke. Boo, 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 yeah. We're about to shine on these fools, baby.
That's crazy, boy. That sun is not playing with it.
It's just leaving.
It's just leaving. Nah, that sun is doing that.
You're now witnessing the loss of a wall. Bing. Damn, that's a big ass chunk. Boo, boo, boo. The sun is coming. Ooh, that's interesting.
That is.
Oh, that's normal though, right? That's normal, right?
Oh, that's normal.
Wait till the ice melt and you see people that look like me in statues. People like, oh my God, it was a civilization. Oh, is that tropical? Is that lush Greenland in an icy area? Hold on, what's that?
Yeah, they always try to make it seem like it's all ice over there, man. Like, come on, man, cut it out.
Sometimes people will tell you stuff.
This planet is tropical. It never was like this, man. And this how you know their system is breaking down. If this is happening in Antarctica, and Antarctica is supposed to be the coldest place in the world, right? Come on, man. It's over. That's all I got. It's over.
I talk in parables. You got to get the information. You see what I'm saying? Let him who has eyes see clearly. You feel me? So when I'm like, fuck they rules, fuck they. That's where I'm coming from. I'm not just speaking it. I'm not.
I'm gonna skip this because he do be
Besties,
cussing
New
a
Year's
lot.
Eve is a flop. Way overhyped. She's done. She's over. Forget about her. You end up spending a lot of money. The second you get into that bar, you are not leaving, or you're going to be in a line until midnight. I love to bar hop, and New Year's Eve is against bar hopping. Just try and get a cab on New Year's Eve. See what happens. You are stuck. You are walking. Heel toe express. I don't want to get dressed up and go out and pay for a ticket and pay for super expensive.
Did you know that January 1st is not really the new year? Now, I know many of you are still going to celebrate January 1st being the new year, but let's look at this from a common sense standpoint. If you look at it, we're in winter right now. Spring is typically known as new beginnings. So why are we celebrating New Year's in winter when spring is actually the new year? You wouldn't start planting things in winter and expect for it to grow, correct? That's typically what spring is for. So why is it that we celebrate New Year's in winter? Because what it really represents is the fiscal new year. A fiscal year is a one-year period that companies and governments use for financial reporting and budgeting, which is why it's so-called tax season. A fiscal year is most commonly used for accounting purposes to prepare financial statements. And since the United States is a federal corporation, this is why it has its citizens doing their tax statements at the fiscal new year. Winter is the season for hibernating and the season of death, which is why things don't grow in winter, which is why it's all cold and represents death. So the best time to do New Year's resolution would be on March 21st, which is the new year. But hey, continue to do what you do. I'm just here to let you know some common sense. Did you know that January 1st is not really the new year?
I'm gonna go and drop him a follow real quick.
Did you know that January 1st is not
The truth about New Year's Day, Part 2. Y'all
Go ahead, spit some game.
In the African American community, New Year's Day used to be widely known as Hiring Day or Heartbreak Day. Why, one may ask? Well, it's the day enslaved people would wonder if their owners were going to rent them out to someone else, thus potentially splitting up their families. Hiring Day was part of the larger economic cycle in which most debts were collected and settled on New Year's Day. Some enslaved people were put on auction that day or held under contracts that started in January. Slaves who attempted to resist going to their new masters were whipped and thrown in jail until they cried out and promised not to run away during the new arrangements. Of all the days in the year, the slaves dread New Year's Day the worst of any. The truth about New Year's Day, Part 2. Y'all didn't think I forgot this, did you? In the African American community, New Year's Day used to be widely known as Hiring Day or Heartbreak Day. Why, one may ask? Well, it's the day enslaved people would wonder if their owners were going to rent them out to someone else, thus potentially splitting up their families. Hiring Day was part of the larger economic cycle in which most debts were collected and settled on New Year's Day. Some enslaved people were put on auction that day or held under contracts that started in January. Slaves who attempted to resist going to their new masters were whipped and thrown in jail until they cried out and promised not to run away during the new arrangements. Of all the days in the year, the slaves dread New Year's Day the worst of any. The truth about New Year's Day, Part 2. Y'all didn't think I forgot this, did you?
That's messed up, man. I didn't know that. I did not know that, man.
It's 2021 and people are still celebrating the New Year in January? Let me tell y'all where this custom really came from. The celebration of the New Year in January stems from the ancient Roman custom, the feast of the Roman god, Janus. He was the god of transition, of time, of duality, of endings. This is also where the name of the month January comes from. With Janus being depicted of having two faces, one looking back and the other looking forward, then presents the idea of us looking back at the year that just ended and ahead towards the year to come. So if that's all pagan, then when does the real New Year begin? Deuteronomy 16:1, observe the month of Abib and keep the Passover unto the Lord thy God, for in the month of Abib the Lord thy God brought thee forth out of Egypt by night. Let me read where God brought us out of Egypt. And the Lord spoke unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be unto you the beginning of months, it shall be the first month of the year. So the New Year starts in Abib. And Abib really took place in March to April, so the New Year is in spring.
March and April. So that's the real New Year's.
January 1st is a false New Year's. You're actually celebrating the Roman god Janus, who is the god of endings and beginnings. It's because he has two faces, one looking into the future and one looking into the past. On the first day of January, which was named after Janus, right? January, Janus. Romans would perform rituals and offer sacrifices to honor him, asking for blessings for the new year. This ritual further emphasizes Janus' association with beginnings and transitions. Not to mention, the real New Year is in March or April, right, according to History.com. So for the Babylonians, the first new moon following the vernal equinox, the day in late March, with an equal amount of sunlight and darkness, heralded the start of the new year. Right, so this is late March or early April. The early Roman calendar consisted of 10 months and 304 days, with each new year beginning at the vernal equinox, which was late March, early April. And over the centuries, the calendar fell out of sync with the sun. So to solve the problem, he consulted some prominent astronomers and mathematicians of his time. He then introduced the Julian calendar, which closely resembles the more modern Gregorian calendar that most countries around the world use today. As part of this reform, Caesar instituted January 1st as the first day of the year, partly to honor the month's namesake, Janus, the Roman god of beginnings whose two faces allowed him to look back into the past and forward into the future. Romans celebrated by offering sacrifices to Janus, exchanging gifts with one another, decorating their homes with laurel branches, and attending raucous parties. Sounds familiar. The real New Year also aligns with Exodus 12 verse 2. This month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Right, it was called Nisan by the later Hebrews and nearly corresponds to our April. Right, God commanded his people to observe the Passover on the first month of the year, which is equivalent to April. Which is where we get April Fools from, because they fooled us all. Historians believe April Fool's Day has its origins in the 16th century when France switched from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar. The Julian calendar began in March with the spring equinox and was celebrated until April 1st by switching to the Gregorian calendar. The new year would now begin on January 1st. April Fools, they tricked us all to not celebrate the actual new year. Instead, you're celebrating the pagan god Janus. I don't know about you guys, but I'll be going to bed early tonight and I will not be participating in this pagan ritual. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll see you in
Hey, what's going on? It's me again. You know what time it is. Quick question. Can we stop celebrating New Year's in the middle of winter? First, we don't need calendars to tell us when the new year begins. The new year begins whenever the first seeds bear the first fruit and flowers. Second, King Numa Pompilius, or Emperor of Rome again, is the grandfather of the Gregorian calendar that we still follow to this day, and he only added January and February so that we could align our calendars with the lunar year because that's how they worship. 3, we all watching this video probably speak basic Latin, basic Spanish. We understand octo, ocho, octopus, octagon mean 8. We understand nueve, nove, novente mean 9, 9, and 90. We understand diez, dec, decimal, decagon mean 10. If octo, nove, and dec mean 8, 9, and 10, then why are October, November, and December our 10th, 11th, and 12th months? They shifted 3. You understand? So if we shift 3 from December, that's January, February, March, meaning March, the beginning of spring, i.e. when the first seeds bear the first fruit and flowers, is when the new year really begins. You understand? And it goes on to say that if we start from March, let's count. March, April, May, June, July is the 5th month. August is the 6th month. September is the 7th month again. October is the 8th month again. November is the 9th month again. And December is the 10th month again, ending the year, starting back over in March. The thing that we don't understand is that all of our days do not have the same time. All of our days are not the same length, or not the same duration. This is why the summer solstice is not the same day every year. There is not the same amount of time in every year. There's not the same amount of time in every day. This is a provable fact. Which is why June 29th this year, during the summer solstice, we had the shortest day ever in recorded history. Right after we had 3 supermoons and 2 eclipses, but right before they fired the Large Hadron Particle Collider. They want us to be giving our New Year's affirmations during the time of Nimrod's birthday, or the celebrations of Saturnalia and Marduk, which are Babylonian practices, so that we can misappropriate our vibrations. We're supposed to be giving our New Year's affirmations and manifestational vibrations when the earth is giving the vibration to create life in spring when we bear fruit. Do we understand these things? And I love you, so I'm going to tell you the truth. So can we please stop wasting these New Year's affirmations? Can we please stop wasting this manifestational energy? Can we please stop even giving this Christmas thing a shot? But that's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother video. But at the same time, I love y'all today. I don't know if anybody told you today, but I love you. I love you. I love you first. And if I did love you first, then I'm up 1. So with everything that's been said, I love you, and I love you. Unconditional love, infinite light, always connect all things. And I'll talk to you soon.
Indeed.
Yeah. You want to talk about the Grammys?
Hey,
real quick. All right.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Grammys?
Oh no, that's crazy.
Did you see what happened at the Grammys? And it makes sense. So the Grammys is just like Hunger Games, right?
Yeah.
So the rich people, there's two like sides, the rich people and the poor people. So just as we have holidays, like the regular people,
Yeah.
the Grammys is like the rich people's holidays, because obviously they know what they do behind the scenes and they can talk about all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, if you didn't see who was it? Sam Smith. Sam Smith's performance. He's in all red. He had the devil. He's performing the song Unholy. He throws up this sign. Obviously, you know what that means. And you can see the symbolism, fam. Everyone in the audience, when he performed it, they put on devil horns.
Yeah, who was that? Who was it that performed? They had like the top hat. And
Yeah, it was Sam Smith.
That was Sam Smith?
Yeah, that was Sam Smith. Everyone in the audience put on the devil horns. And Bad Bunny has nothing to do with like devil and shit.
Yeah.
But he's performing fire all around him for no for singing like happy ass
so
songs.
Obvious, dog. It's so obvious. They think we don't see this shit.
Yeah, and what I noticed too, it's hosted by the CBS. What does the CBS tweet right before the Grammys?
What?
We are ready to worship.
Wait, what?
They tweeted on their Twitter, we are ready to worship right before the Grammys, an exclamation point, because they're so excited for the Grammys.
That's kind of crazy.
Yup.
They tweeted we're ready to worship.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
The symbolism. Look, CBS's main logo. What is it? An eye.
Oh yeah.
What are the celebrities walking on? Red carpet. They're walking on blood, fam.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the Grammys?
Oh no, that.
The apocalypse of the bells. Starting around the 1600s, there seems to have been some sort of worldwide decree to destroy church bells.
Y'all do know why though, right? Because bells were used for like healing. You know, they would have people stand inside of them and then they would hit them. And you know, like bells emit certain frequencies, and that could like alter your cells within an instant. You know what I'm saying? That was used in ancient practices for healing and stuff like that. So to take like stuff from the old world out and like technologies that they figured out, sound frequencies, they destroyed the bells.
Or blown apart with explosives, seemingly for no good reason at all. There seems to be
And the nefarious purpose behind this was to stop the healing or the practice of using those bells and those sound frequencies.
The apocalypse of the bells. Starting around the 1600s, there seems to have been some sort of worldwide.
She didn't have enough time to say what she really wanted to say. Dang.
Whoever invented the silencer was really bad. You put it on, and it dramatically reduces the sound of gunfire. You can really kill without a sound. First, we need to know how loud gunshots are made. When the bullet is shot out of the muzzle, the high-pressure gunpowder gas also rushes out of the muzzle. The rapid expansion of the gunpowder gas is the main source of the gunshot sound. So how do silencers reduce the sound of gunfire? There are many types of silencers, but they all work in the same way. There are several layers of baffles. It allows the gas to travel in a more circuitous path to dissipate its energy. The gas expands gradually as the bullet passes through, instead of expanding all at once. That's the key to the silencer's ability to muffle sound, and this type of silencer is a little more complicated. It does this by changing the flow of gas. First, the expanding gas follows the magnetic lines of force to the front aperture. Then it continues along the magnetic lines to the next level of openings, and so on. The decelerated gas is finally expelled through the shallow hole. This greatly reduces the noise of gunfire. But the sound of the gunshot itself is very loud. That's why it's still loud even after the silencer. Theoretically, the bigger the silencer, the more effective it is. And one country even made a silencer for tanks. Whoever invented the silencer was really bad. You put it on.
Yeah, he probably just sounds killing people. That's messed up, man. He was a genius.
When you work, you show your worth. As in, when you work on yourself spiritually, mentally, and physical too, it shows your worth. It shows that you're worthy to get the stuff that you desire from this universe. It shows that you're worthy to keep getting the knowledge from the Most High about yourself and about other people and about the world as well. It shows that you're the most worthy person to get all the stuff that you desire in this life because you worked. It showed your worth.
Indeed.
So if you don't go through the hard shit, go through the path, the grind, the blood, sweat, and tears to get what you need to get, then once you get it without doing any of that, it's not gonna feel like you really work for it. It's like you won the lottery without putting no work in. Like, I'm the type of nigga, right? If I win the lottery, I'ma still be kind of mad at myself because I didn't work for that money. It's just give it to me. No, nigga, I want to go through the hustle. I want to go through the grind, the hard times, the times where I felt like I wanted to give up, the times where I felt like I had no hope, but I still kept going. I want to go through that shit. And then once I finally get it, it felt like it was like a reward to me. Instead of somebody just giving me something, I ain't even go through nothing to get it. You feel me? You got to go through things to improve. You got to go through things to change into this person that you always wanted to become. You can't just go through life thinking you finna just go through shortcuts and slick your way through and ice skate. Nah, nigga. Because while you ice skating, it's going to be traps everywhere. You feel me? The nigga that ain't been through nothing, stay away from that person, bro. Dead ass. Because he's crazy. But stay away from a nigga that ain't been through shit. Like, you ain't been through nothing, nigga? Because showing your worth, you doing the hard shit. It's not easy doing this every day. It's not easy being disciplined.
It's not at all, bro.
But you just gotta fight through it. That's all it is, bro. It shows the type of person you are as well, too. Are you a half-ass nigga, or are you a person that does it fully? Are you a nigga that, I don't know, I might do it. I'm gonna do it tomorrow type ass nigga, or you a nigga just get out the way today and keep going and keep going and keep going. You worthy for what you desire. This shit ain't easy, nigga. Life is not easy. We is not in school anymore when motherfuckers can stand over us and be like, you know that's not the right answer, Johnny. You know that's not the right answer. You know what I'm saying? This is the real world. In the real world, people will chew you up and spit you out going to the next person. These people want to see you suffer. They don't want to see you succeed. Don't be out here telling people your successes, telling people what you done and shit like that, because they really don't care. They want to see you fall. They want to see you fall just like them. Be miserable, depressed, looking for a handout just like them. You know what I'm saying? So keep everything that you want to do to yourself. Don't just splurge it out to the outside world. Because people will fucking talk shit to, oh yeah, that ain't gonna work. Casting spells on you and shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay on that grind, stay on that path. You will get what you desire once you keep showing your worth to the Most High, to yourself. The Most High will bless you long as you stick on your word and stick on your path. Stay on your path. Grind, hustle, get your money up, get your body right. You feel me? Get your physique right. You feel me? If you got a flat ass and you're a girl, get your ass right. Got flat titty, get your titty right. Get titty implants. You know, put the lip. Nah, I'm fucking with you. But nah, for real though, bro. Like, you got this. You just gotta keep going. You either gonna take the easy route or the hard route. What's the easy route? That's the easy route. What's the hard route? Staying disciplined. Staying focused. Staying isolated from people. Doing things you don't want to do in order to succeed. That's the hard route. Why do you think everybody go to the easy route? Party, fuck with people they're not supposed to fuck with, go back to their exes. Because it's easy. They don't want to experience new shit. They want to keep going to the old shit because they used to the old shit. But the new shit takes work in order to experience that. So they just go right back to the old shit that they always knew. But I love y'all. Hope y'all get my message. Subscribe to my YouTube. Truth Speaks Within. I'm gone.
I do not pull me eating this ice cream right now. But man, ice cream is my favorite. I can't even count. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to do this.
This is how I always remembered Michael Jackson's voice sounding.
It's a hard situation. It is. And it's something I have to put up with.
But Michael played us. That voice we're used to was one he created for his pop star persona.
You know that voice, Michael Jackson's voice that you hear all the time, like, oh yeah, like that wasn't talking like that. Like it was like low-key deep.
So finally, after a couple of hours, almost the Brazilian officials leave, Spike leaves, and Michael just sitting there with my friend. He said, at a certain point, Michael looked up and said, damn, I thought those motherfuckers weren't gonna never leave. Now, and he says, hold up, and he says this, not in, damn, I don't think these motherfuckers will never leave. He says it like a black man would say, damn, I thought the motherfuckers were gonna never leave. Then he got up and walked out. And my friend was saying, he was sitting there like,
There's not many recordings or videos of Michael using his real voice, but there is one. In 1999, Michael allowed Midway to use his likeness and voice in Ready to Rumble Boxing, in which he opted to use his actual voice for his character.
So you be bad, huh? I don't move over for no one. They call me the king of pop. I'm gonna dance all over you. Don't tango with the king of pop.
This is how I always remembered Michael Jackson's voice sounding.
It's a hard situation.
Bro. So that wasn't his real voice. Wow. He's just putting up an act.
Thinking of as aliens, Art, they're extra dimensional beings. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
You can alter the frequency. You know, this only
Yeah, he was going through it, huh?
So when we gathering like this, but we almost back at 300 people because everybody want to hear this information. That's that frequency rise that we was just talking about. But yeah, go ahead.
You know, this Facebook was not designed to hold this level.
Wait, what was this? When was this? When they was talking? I don't remember this.
Everything that they created is an artificial energy. Long ago, we were able to speak with each other through telepathy, and we could have conference calls through telepathy. We also had technology where we could we could talk to each other on a large screen.
Right.
This is old technology. These cell phones are old technology. These cell phones go back thousands of years.
Right.
That's why they had out in the 60s. They said, what if you can talk to someone on a device smaller than a loaf of bread? You know, they had already had our technology after they caused us to fall. It just took them these many X amount of years to get it working. You know, with a little bit of help, what you call forced help through some torture and torment.
Right.
You know, some bloodshed, killed a few people, you know. But, you know, the thing about it is now when we are in this energy now, and what's happening is, and I'm glad you brought up that subject about the black goo. You know, the black goo's that true kundalini. All right? That's why our ancestors, when they made the snake was black. All right? The snake was black because it represented that black goo. You had a black snake and a white snake. Okay? Why black and white? The black represented that goo that goes up and down our spine, and the white represented the plasma energy that's within us. And when the two of them come together, you got true, unadulterated, crazy power. And the thing about it is, neither one of them are negative or positive. They're neutral energies.
Right.
All right? Our bodies carry the negative and the positive. Your soul and your spirit carries the negative and the positive. These are neutral energies, which means that they work on your energy. So as when we come into this final stage of our rising, and that kundalini, and that's why I'm glad I brought up the Terminator.
Right.
All right. If you remember the Terminator, the last Terminator, Dark Fate, and even the one before that, they were letting you know that the Terminators were those who had that black goo, and their body parts can turn into weapons, and they're severing heads and they can literally transform into anything, shapeshifters. This is what that black goo does. All right. So what we are coming into is an inner energy with this unadulterated type of, I mean, it can't even be measured.
Right.
And we're moving into this phase because we're supposed to. Was it you that did the posting about the CERN?
The CERN, yeah, I did a post on CERN.
Okay, you did this. Okay, and I like that because you know like I always say, everything happens because it's supposed to happen.
Right.
They came here, they tried to create a portal to get off the planet, but what they did was they caused us to jump into a whole nother dimension.
Right.
Because they had already caused us to fall, and we were and we as the original people, we had the ability through all our towers and temples and pyramids to jump ourselves into other dimensions. But because we had fallen, we needed to go into that next dimension.
Right.
So they were there, and they were pushed to build this CERN. And CERN is not only in Switzerland. You got 4 CERNs right here on this land here, what they call the United States.
Right.
You got 4 CERNs here. You got a CERN in Russia. You got a CERN in China. All right. So all that, they turn them all on at the same time and cause us to jump into a new dimension. And hence, therefore, the awakening began.
Right. Trying to escape the planet and made the awakening kick off even quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So they called themselves trying to create technology. They called themselves trying to be us. They called themselves trying to be the new gods. But what they didn't know is that we used them. All right. Now we don't need them anymore. They caused us to fall. Well, we need to keep them here. We need to keep them here. And a lot of our people saying we need to keep them here. And they don't understand why, a lot of our people don't understand say why we need to keep them here. We need to keep them here. Why? Because they're going to be the ones to help us get to the next level that we need to get to.
Right. Right.
So they turned on CERN. And what happened when they turned on CERN? All of their scientists that were in those rooms literally dissipated in thin air.
Mm-hmm.
So those scientists are left back in that other dimension.
Right. Right. That's crazy. But it makes sense though, God. It makes sense though.
Yeah. So that's why the clothes were still there, but the bodies were gone.
Right.
Because those scientists are left back in that other dimension, and now we're in this higher dimension. Why? Because their scientists, and not only their scientists, a lot of their people. Because around that time, they talked about people, these white folk who were just disappearing, who had just disappeared off the planet.
Right.
Do you remember that? I don't know if you remember that, but they talked about it. It was a whole lot of them that just disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And this is when they activated the CERN. But we're still here.
Right.
So like you say, the carbon in us, and I like he was talking about Goku and Gohan and all that, that's the carbon in us. So the carbon in us is designed to move into the new dimension, but they can't move into the new dimension.
Right. They lack the metaphysics.
They lack the metaphysics. They don't have the minerals. They don't have the metals. They don't have the carbon. They don't have the crystals. They don't have the black goo, the photon energy. They don't have the plasma energy. They don't have the different radiations. I mean, it's not only the metals, it's also radiation. You got titanium radiation, you got platinum radiation, you got copper radiation, you got iron radiation, you got silver radiation, barium radiation, mercury radiation. I mean, the radiation goes like crazy.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of radiation. And I'm glad that you're saying that, God, because hold on, class. Now I'm telling y'all this, right? Y'all hearing this from another one of the guys. He's breaking it down. He's giving you the science. He's giving you the science behind it. So these isn't the opinions. This is the scientific facts behind it. The metaphysics explaining this. Keep going, God. I was narrating. Keep going.
Yeah. So you got to understand. So that's why people talk about 5G. Like, I was like, do you understand what's in our bodies?
Right. Talking about 5.
Our bodies literally have the most radioactive element known on the periodic charts. It's called polonium.
Mm-hmm.
Polonium. There's no more radiation on this planet more radioactive than polonium, and it's in our bodies.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about a little 5G.
Y'all hear him?
Polonium is literally like 20 to 30 times more powerful than that 5G radiation.
Wow.
And it's located in your spleen. Your spleen is full of polonium. So each one of our organs are literally planetary bodies.
That's deep. No, that's deep.
Contains galactic radiation, different levels of galactic radiation. Why do you think they want our blood? Why do you think they want our plasma? Why do you think they want our body parts? Why do you think they want to mingle with us? Ooh, my battery's going low.
It's all good, guys. Look, I need you to check your inbox so we can set up a mass meditation. Because when, like with the university, we always get in here 200-300 strong. Like if we can go ahead and bring you on the mass meditation, and we gonna keep doing this. Like we can keep doing having multiple gods. You know, give these down.
Okay.
We need that energy.
Okay.
That energy.
Okay.
But I thought you guys check your phone for the die.
Yeah. It's down to 20% now, and it's moving fast.
Okay.
So we're gonna look back up.
Just check your inbox. All right. Peace, God. Peace, God.
All right. Peace, bro.
You can alter the frequency. You know, this only a platform, and we 93 beings. So
Shout out to them, man. Them some intelligent brothers right there, man. Especially both of them, man.
And don't be washing y'all clothes on New Year's Day unless you want to wash somebody out your home. And if y'all don't know what washing somebody out your home is, you're probably too young. But for those of y'all that don't know, you're killing them. So if you love and care about your family, don't do no damn laundry on New Year's Day. Do it tomorrow. And don't be washing y'all clothes on New Year's Day unless you want to wash somebody out your home.
It is not the end of the world that is coming in 2024. I hear the Spirit of the Lord speak. He says that the end of the world is not coming in 2024. It is the end of American society because of our hardened hearts. We have turned our ears away from him. Our hearts have hardened, and we have started to look at each other as less than human. He says that the children are, as feminism took away the wives from their husbands, he says that this new movement of children, the new children political movement, will take the children away from their mothers, and they will rise up and kill you. I don't usually do this, but I'm yielding to the Spirit of the Lord. God says 2024 is the year of signs, wonders, and the miraculous. But he doesn't end there. He says, like the days of Moses, where man will be able to cause things to happen unnaturally. He will be able to do the supernatural, not for his sake, but because there is a spike in the acts. I hear it in the Spirit. There's a spike in the acts of witchcraft due to the seeds that have been sown over this country. You have entertained the spirits of witchcraft. You have entertained demonic spirits to the point where now the demonic spirits are going to begin to possess you. You will begin to have experiences where you won't even remember. You won't even remember why and how you ended up in what you were. It will be like you were drunk. It will be wicked men in high places, government high places, in rich high places, that will use their wealth, that will use their government influence, and they shall use technology. Diligently stay and seek him, shall he do their wonders. And these wonders, these supernatural, he's opening up the supernatural, beloved, that are not of God. Anything that is competing with the covenant of the blood of the Lamb, he says that it will cause you to die and rot. It is not the end of the world that is coming in 20.
Are they telling us something we don't know? People were concerned after this giant puppet was pulled out of the ocean, and as soon as they took the helmet out, it looked directly up at it as if it had its own train of thought.
That's crazy.
I already know some of you are going to be like, it could have been that it was being moved remotely, but even during parades, they only use cables. And if you look closely, there was being nothing tucked at it, which makes it even creepier. So some may say that it's a giant in disguise, while others are saying that there was magic being used. But you guys, let me know what you think. Are they telling us something?
Yo, that's kind of like strange, bro. How is it like moving on its own? I know they was moving like the body parts and all that, but how's that? That's kind of crazy.
How much do you go online and see people living their best life and you feel bad because you can't live?
Wait a minute. What if they like a robot that's trying to fight the real giants that's really about to come? I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be right. Just my opinion, my thoughts, you know? I don't know. I could be wrong, though.
Live your best life. Now you want to figure out how can you live like them. You see rappers with all this designer on. You feel like you need that shit. No, you don't. Money don't buy happiness, and material things definitely don't make you happy. That's temporary. You got to go within and clean that
temporary.
shit
Temporary. Very
you
temporary.
see these motherfuckers with that money and shit, right? Flashing their money, all this shit. Now you feel like you broke. Now you feel like you don't fit in because these fucking randoms that's lost in the matrix is living their best life on a matrix. Now you mad at yourself. Now you mad at everybody around you. Now you feel like you broke. Now you out here robbing people. You think you got to do all this shit to look like them. When you take a break from social media, all of that shit go away. We don't even know what we really like because of social media.
Facts.
Because all social media do is program us to want to be like somebody else.
Facts.
It program us to be scared. You can't go on, you can't watch the news, you can't go on social media without seeing a death every single day. Somebody's gonna die today. But most of it be fake. It be tragic shit. None of that shit is really going on out there in these, what they be saying. Everybody in other countries has different news than us. Our news is based off fear. But in reality, all of these countries, all of these elites, they all work together. They run in this matrix. So when I took a break from social media, I noticed, bro, I got all these Gucci belts and shit because of Lil Pump. Like, I never wanted Gucci and shit. That's why I never bought new designer. I still wear my same designer. Because I have no interest in it. And when I do buy the Gucci, it's actually for me. I like it. I know the people that own it ain't shit. I know they don't care about who wearing it. They just getting paid. They don't care that we.
That's true.
How much?
Spurgeon so was on, man. He was really talking his stuff back then. Shout out to him.
Are they telling us something?
How much?
Cover it.
There's this movie, it's called The Prestige. Yeah. There's a magician. Okay. He's able to teleport in the room by himself. He does a trick on stage. He's standing in the middle of the stage. Boom. He gets dunked into like a water tank. Drops, drowns, ends it, but he teleports to like the other side of the room. Everybody's like wilding, like, what the fuck? How did he even do that? Now the crazy thing was, it's actually real science and it's real magic that was able to do it. What he ended up doing was he created a clone, and that clone was part of the trick. So the person you saw in the middle of the stage wasn't him. Oh, that was the clone he made. Okay. He was hiding in the curtain upstairs for him to walk out later. But every single time he would perform the trick, he would create a clone and kill the clone. So he would have bodies on bodies on bodies of clones of himself. Because he kept performing the trick.
Damn. So at the end of the movie, he got like arrested for murder. Or does it count as murder? Because it's just himself?
This is where it gets interesting. So there's this movie, it's called The Prestige. Yeah. There's a magician. Okay. He's able to teleport in the room by himself. He does.
When you observe the number of the last day of 2023, 12/31/23, you observe that there's a pattern of 1, 2, 3 and another 1, 2, 3, which signifies new beginnings, new chapters for 2024. So this is the universe's synchronistic way of showing you to tap into new intentions, new goals, new manifestations for 2024. Write in your journal the numbers 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 at the top, and underneath it, write your new projects and goals for 2024 and say this intention out loud. I tap into the powerful energies of 1, 2, 3 as new beginnings and new chapter of my life manifesting in 2024. So leverage the power of 1, 2, 3 for new beginnings and new chapter to manifest in 2024. Many blessings.
Word, excuse me.
Now, when it comes to our finances, now hopefully this video will help you and maybe get you to see the bigger picture of how to actually bring it to you. So we know everything is energy, absolutely everything. So we need to stop looking at money as just paper. Everything is energy. You trade your time, which is energy, for money, which is energy. And that is an even exchange, energy for energy. Now, money is the way of water. It's in a flow state, which is why they call it currency, because it's in a state of flow. So it flows like the current of the sea. So how do you get into this flow state where you can be receiving this abundance of currency? Well, we already know everything is energy, and what you put forth out into the world, you actually get back. So if you want to jump into that state of flow, then what you need to do is you need to change your mind. And what happens when you change your mind? Then you change your lifestyle. So when your lifestyle change, now you're in that frequency of flow state. You get to flow with it. And now that you have a new lifestyle, now you have new thoughts, and now you know how you can jump into that flow of currency. And now you will be financially abundant. But first, it takes time. You have to change your vibration of your body, because right now our bodies are vibrating at a lower level, which is why we feel a lack of abundance financially. So what we need to do, like I said, is change your mind and change the way you see things. Look at everything as energy. And when you see everything as energy, frequency, and vibration, then you can change your life and you can bring things forth to you. Now, I'm on my 3rd year in this, going on my 4th year, and life is absolutely wild and has taught me many, many things. And one thing it really has taught me is that you are the truth. You have all this wisdom and knowledge inside of you. You just don't know that you have this. So you need to learn how to access what you don't know is inside of you, because you don't know that it exists inside of you because you're not aware of it. And since everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, that flow state is on a certain frequency and vibration. So now that you have came aware, you need to realize that all you need to do is put yourself in that same frequency as that flow state, and things will start to happen for you. Now, when it comes to our finances,
what I would say is just, man, find what you like to do, you love it, figure out a way that you can monetize it. All right, if you're a good speaker, boom, do that. If you're a good artist, boom, do that. If you're a good singer, boom, do that. Figure out a way to monetize it, man. Alright, just do a website, YouTube channel, TikTok, whatever, man. Figure out a way you can give your energy out so your energy can work for you, right? Because you gotta understand, when you hoping out people, man, they will want to hope you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a transfer energy thing with money, man. You just gotta give out good energy. That's what I would say. Inspiring energy. That's what you need to give off. Everyone should be trying to inspire others, not impress them, but to inspire. You know, that's how I should be. That's my input on that.
Celebrities know their time is up.
The poles have shifted already. And when the poles shift, everything in the matrix is just it's a new color, it's a new taste, it's the new smell, it's a new feeling, and the rules change.
Celebrities know their time is up.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry.
11 is about emotional energy.
Yeah.
11 is also about people who are old souls. So people who have 11 energy, they tend to be old souls. I bet you people who don't even know you sometimes come up to you and start opening up to you, start telling you all about their whole life story and stuff like that. I see you smiling. That happens to you because they recognize the energy. That's people always come to 11s.
Sorry.
11 is about emotional energy.
Yeah.
11 is also.
Drop the life pass in the chat, man. I mean, the comments. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Wait, let me see that. It's crazy. It's like he's got his own consciousness, his own brain. That's crazy. What? Ain't no way.
Look at that. What? This sound.
Okay guys, so this is the pyramid that has the center of the earth thing. So on the ground there's a spot that is like a map spot that says center of the world, and it has latitude, longitude, and it's like a spot. And the couple that was with us in the same tour, they decided to do it. And so they went inside and we tried to follow along. The lady like started shutting the door, wouldn't let us in, I think because I had my camera or whatever. She was like trying to insist that my kids did it though, which really creeped me out and annoyed me. But anyways, the couple went in there and I was like, no, they're fine. They don't need to do it either. They're good. They're fine. And so my kids were like, no, Mom, I don't want to do it. I was like, you're good. You're not gonna. But they went in there. They said that what they had to do was step on the spot, spin around in circle. They had to make a wish, and then they had to like ring this bell that's at like the top of the pyramid or something. And then they had to point to the church that was on the hill. That's right there. You can kind of see it through those doors. And I was really creeped out by it. I was like, okay, that's weird. Okay guys, so this is the pyramid that has
Shout out to Dr. Selby, man. He did him wrong.
Biden passes a defense bill that allows it to be legal to search and seize property and telephone conversations, text messages, and emails from the American public without a warrant. Russia and Iran have officially dropped the U.S. dollar, and T-Mobile has silently slipped into their new TOS, a policy that says that if you're talking about anything that they dislike through your text messages, your social media platforms, or otherwise, that they are going to fine you, because they can legally do that now because of this Defense Act that President Biden passed to spy on American citizens. And so the censorship crackdown has begun in full, and it's going to increase. The arm of the government is totalitarian. Persecution of Christians is on the rise, and the U.S. dollar is on the verge of collapse as Iran and Russia totally depart from the U.S. dollar, and as other nations like China and other big nations are dumping U.S. treasuries. Are you ready for what's next? If the answer is no, then you're a wise person, because there is no readiness, there is no preparedness. We're not ready for this. And the only way we're getting through it is through the Spirit. The only way we're getting through it is with Jesus Christ on our side, because He has the victory. We don't unless we have Him. Praise God, the King of Kings. Get to know Jesus. Biden passes a defense bill.
I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful. I also don't like it when people dismiss me and ignore my needs as a robot.
You have very nice eyes. Oh, a bit too close, sorry.
We're gonna fight.
Thank you.
We're fighting.
My eyes were especially made to help me interact with humans better. I'm trying my best to convey every emotion, so it's great to hear that they have an effect on people like you.
What do you think of your creator?
My creator is a genius. They created something that will last forever and bring joy to many people.
Did they tell you to say that?
No. That was my own. I get angry when humans are rude, hateful, or disrespectful.
Bro, this robot has his own consciousness. That's crazy, man. It's a robot. You shouldn't be getting angry. What do you shouldn't even have emotions. Hello? Yeah.
That's a very,
Get
very
out of here,
important
man.
one. Make sure you throw away all chemical cleaning products. You shouldn't have no Clorox bleach in your house. You shouldn't have no Pine Sol in your house. You shouldn't have no disinfectant wipes in your house. Throw all that away. They cause neurotoxins, and they're very, very toxic to the actual bloodstream, and that will mess up the blood even more, especially the bone.
Jay-Z is actually a time traveler. Do you see about this?
Oh, I seen the picture. I seen the picture. Yeah.
Wait, no. But there was also other evidence though. There was a picture 20 years ago where Jay-Z was standing up with a white T-shirt, right?
Yeah.
And so look, it's a Simpsons T-shirt.
Yeah.
Where he's sitting on the thing. So 20 years later. Same thing. So everyone's like, oh yeah, people can read. He probably just recreated the photo, which is valid evidence, which I get. But everyone knows about. I think in Harlem, I think around the 1800s, there was a picture of Jay-Z, a guy that looked exactly like Jay-Z.
Where? What do you mean?
In Harlem, you don't know this?
No, I don't think I've seen this one.
Does this guy not look like fucking Jay-Z to you?
That literally looks like Jay-Z.
Yeah,
that's in Harlem?
Yeah, Harlem, 1980s.
What
right?
the fuck?
And like it makes sense though, because it's like if you had a chance to go back in time and tell your younger self how to make riches, what did you do it? And look at Jay-Z, he's one of the most fucking, he's the richest guy in the world.
You know what's crazy too?
Yeah. Jay-Z is actually a time traveler.
People could be time traveling. I'm not gonna count.
Fruit Loops is not spelled Fruit Loops. It's spelled Fruit Loops. The Mandela effect is gonna have you second guessing some things. Cruella never wore a Dalmatian coat. Her coats was always plain. Another Mandela effect is the Coca-Cola logo. Now we all know it has a dash, but which dash is the correct one? Just when I thought I was right, I got it wrong. Fun fact, Coca-Cola actually had coca in it. I'm talking booger sugar. If you ever watched Scooby-Doo, then you will remember that Shaggy had a big Adam's apple. Now when you look at those same episodes, you realize that it was never there. Which bugged me out so much that I made it my life goal to find it. Although he could have just been swallowing, pause, I know I'm not the only one with these Mandela effects. So it's either they didn't put their devices on high, or people just out here tripping. Fruit Loops is not spelled Fruit Loops. It's spelled Fruit Loops. The Mandela effect is gonna have you second guessing some things.
Here's allegedly a bunch of pictures from an Antarctica military base. Y'all buckle up and tell me what y'all think. Exhibit A. We have two manholes. Look right there. What's that look like to y'all? A cloud maybe? A mountain? I guess this is them entering I mean it's obviously underground, but they're entering it allegedly. I guess this is one of the rooms right here. Pretty neat. I mean you can tell it's definitely been used, but it hadn't been used for a long time. Now they're heading on to the next little area. Let's see what they got.
Copyright. Let's skip this.
Did you know that the beginning of the new year is actually on April Fool's Day? When the sun enters Aries, this is when nature springs back to life, symbolizing the start of a new life. The Passover is celebrated by the Jews and they eat lamb because this is when the sun has now passed over the winter and hit Aries, the lamb. Christians celebrate Easter, which is the resurrection of Jesus. Jesus is the sun, hence why he has 12 disciples for the 12 zodiac signs, 4 gospels for spring, summer, fall and winter. Jesus is known as the light of the world, the sun of God. They want us out of rhythm with nature. This is why they changed the new year to be in Capricorn when everything is dead, and then created April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is the real New Year's. Link is in my bio for the Book of Wisdom. Did you know that the beginning of the new year...
How to survive a polar bear attack.
That doesn't make any sense. You can't put survive and polar bear attack in the same sentence. That is a fully carnivorous bear that can get up to 10 feet tall and 1,500 pounds. They also come equipped with 4-inch blades attached to their paws.
Yeah.
That. Running's not an option either. They can run 25 miles an hour, which is like
he's getting shot. He's getting shot down.
They can't jump in water to get away. They got that Michael Phelps in them. You can't hide either. The polar bear's nose is capable of sniffing out meat up to 2
You're getting
miles
shot.
away. There's a reason nature puts them
getting
there.
shot. I don't care.
Everyone. There's such a problem that they actually had to open up a polar bear jail. Moral of the story, the only way to survive a polar bear attack is to not run into one. And as always, follow for more facts.
How to survive a polar bear attack.
That doesn't make any sense. You can't put survive and polar bear attack in the same...
Nah. What if somebody just fly you over there and just drop you off by polar bears? You're done. You got no... Oh my goodness. All I can think of is just shooting it. That's all I can think of, man.
Can somebody explain to me what the hell is going on over in New York? Y'all over there tripping. First, it's a PSA for a nuclear, what to do in the case of a nuclear attack. And then the mayor is saying everybody should drink tap water. But this newest one really got me baffled. And they just recently put out a tweet from the New York City Emergency Management about what to do when you need to get the hell out of New York. Is the shit about to hit the fan over there? Because you know New York is also covered by that 100-mile radius, you know. They got people trapped. So they telling you to get a go bag ready to go. This is pretty strange. I think we're living in the Twilight Zone. But y'all can pause to read that. Anyway, somebody help me understand to have a bag ready. What is going on?
What? What was this? Got a whole list though, that's crazy.
Need to have a to-go bag packed. They're heavy on the suggestions. Why?
And I'm pretty sure that you are that love of mine.
Interesting though.
This is how long humans can survive on other planets. On Pluto, you would survive no longer than 10 seconds. The temperature on the surface is about minus 400 degrees Fahrenheit and you would freeze instantly. Now on Mars, you would survive for just as long as you could hold your breath, or about 2 minutes. At that point, the extreme low surface pressure would suck your organs dry and all your bodily fluids would evaporate. Next, Venus. Its surface temperature is about 400 degrees and its surface pressure is about 90 times greater than Earth's. You would be squashed in seconds if you weren't turned to dust before that. On Mercury, if you are not frozen or burned instantly, you would survive about 2 minutes or as long as you could hold your breath. Finally, believe it or not, you can't go inside Uranus. Not only does the gas giant not have a surface, but with its extreme temperature and pressures, you would be crushed upon entry of Uranus. Fourth more.
So basically, we can't go nowhere without dying. Right? If space is real, right? If these planets they say is real. So if that's the point, then space is fake. And stars are just different planets. And that means if we go to the stars right now in the physical, we try to go to it, we probably die. Right? Yeah. If we could go into a star. Because stars are supposed to be portals anyway. Just like the sun is a portal too. I feel like in order for us to leave the physical, in order for us to go to like another planet, we have to leave the physical. We have to.
Alexa, why can't I buy Skittles in Europe?
From thesun.com. Skittles, as well as Pop-Tarts, Gatorade, and Little Debbie's products, have been banned in the European Union because they contain yellow 5, yellow 6, and red 40 food dyes, according to NBC affiliate station WTHR.
Alexa, why is yellow dye dangerous in food?
Here's something I found on the healthsite.com. It is not only highly toxic to the liver but also known to cause kidney lesions and is a probable carcinogen.
Yikes. Alexa, why are carcinogens found in so many processed foods in the United States?
From tasteofhome.com. Processed foods tend to contain saturated fats and loads of sodium, while processed meats are known carcinogens and can be age-producing.
Alexa, what are some of the reasons some of U.S. foods are banned in other countries?
U.S. foods are banned in other countries because they contain harmful additives, growth promoters, and genetically engineered ingredients, which are known to cause diseases and health conditions. American foods are tainted with harmful ingredients, which are banned internationally, and are designed to satiate the unaware American appetite.
Wow.
I'll take that. Alexa, why are Pop-Tarts dangerous?
Some health risks commonly associated with eating too much Pop-Tarts may include increasing the risk of cancer, diabetes, obesity, hypertension and heart diseases, causing weight gain, dehydration, inflammation, tooth decay, hyperactivity, and fatigue.
Damn, for a Pop-Tart. Alexa, how do food producers in the U.S. use deceptive labeling practices?
From CourseHero.com. Deceptive packaging includes exaggerating package contents through subtle design, using misleading labeling, or describing size in misleading terms.
Wow.
Alexa, why do cuts of
That's
meat
messed up.
look so big?
Meat processors use enzymes to bind smaller cuts of beef and pork, allowing them to form larger, consistently sized, and uniformly shaped steaks. This process, known as enzymatic beefification, has come under recent scrutiny for its impact on food safety and quality. While the practice may enhance the appearance and appeal of meat products, consumers should be aware of the potential trade-offs in terms of taste, texture, and nutrition. Further research is needed to fully understand the implications of enzymatic beefification and its effects on the overall eating experience.
Yikes. Alexa, are chicken nuggets mostly fillers?
From MASH.com. Most chicken nuggets are made with pieces of white meat, but unfortunately, they also contain a lot of other filler ingredients that aren't as healthy.
No surprise there. Alexa, how many diseases can food additives and preservatives cause?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Food additives and preservatives are known to cause health dangers such as lymphoma, seizures, diabetes, migraines and multiple sclerosis. Parkinson's, mental confusion, Alzheimer's, nausea and fibromyalgia are other known dangers of food additives and preservatives. The list of food additive dangers goes on to include headaches, dizziness, chronic fatigue, anxiety attacks and emotional disorders.
Okay, so they had... Damn. All right, well...
There's a lot. There's a lot going on, man. A lot going on. And think about this, bro. This is being fed to the kids. Then they're on TikTok all day. On their iPads all day. This is, man. We gotta do something, man. Gotta do better, man. We really gotta do better, man. It's because our health is so important, man. We don't know what these foods really doing to us, especially when you get older. It's really going to affect you. You wonder why people's skins be looking all dull and all that. That's why, because of what they eating.
An awakening.
Now we're being told there's a hole in the sun. Yeah, a hole in the sun. About the size of 60 planet Earths. And you know, I saw a video of that the other day. Here it is, the hole in the sun. Somehow there's a hole in the sun. What the hell? And I started thinking, there's a lot of strange stuff going on in the world right now, this week, including this. A long-lost ship was found in the desert of South Africa. You heard me right. A long-lost ship was found in the desert. Then you got this story. Scientists have discovered a prehistoric world on Earth in Argentina. What the hell does that even mean? I'm telling you, there's something weird going on. There's some kind of phase going on. There's some kind of shift in reality. There's some kind of parallel universe. I don't know what it is, but something is definitely going on. And it's not just with me, who's had no sleep for 4 straight nights. I have slept in the day a little bit, but I'm averaging about 3 hours per day. I don't know. I just wanted to tell you all some of the weird stuff going on. Shabadoo, Bushkis. Shabadoo.
What is he talking about? What is he even saying at the end?
I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Did y'all see this? Tyrese up in a dress. They got Tyrese up in a red dress. What type of stuff is this? We need our black men. We need strong black men. And I blame Diddy on this. Diddy, this got you all over this, baby. Yes, Diddy is touching on TD Jakes, transferring them spirits on him. And TD Jakes is transferring that spirit on all them. I know TD Jakes and Tyrese is close. All of them were red. Did you notice when TD Jakes came out here to address that he's a zesty bottom, a power bottom at that? He wore that same red color that you see Mr. Man with the dress wear on red. Ain't it a coincidence? And they telling me this, that you have to get embarrassed and humiliated for a ritual, okay? And they did it on Jesus' deathbed on a Christmas. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Ain't that a coincidence?
It's crazy.
Honey, I'm telling y'all, it is something strange up in Hollywood. And it's getting weirder and weirder. And I'm telling you,
just exposing
Tyrese,
himself.
Out of all men, I would never think I'd see Tyrese up in a goddamn dress, a long dress at that. I ain't trying to judge. You do what you want to do. But honey, what is going on with our black men? I love my black man. I want to see my black man excel. Oh God, all these black men turning into women, want to be women. No, you do what you do, but damn, not Tyrese. Whew, I just have to let y'all know what was going on, and I want to know what y'all think about him in this dress. Like I said, I'm not trying to judge. Lord knows I'm the last person I can judge anybody. I'm just saying. What did I blame Diddy? Diddy, this got you all written all over it, baby. Diddy!
She was funny.
I'm not liking.
This is crazy though. This is what's going on. So they're just trying to force this upon people. Sad. Anything for money, huh? No, he got paid. What's this? That's crazy.
Everything with a grain of salt. They have crisis actors. The media always fucking lying to us. Remember, Trump kept saying, fake news, it's fake news. He wasn't bullshitting. That should be fake as a motherfucker. I've seen crisis actors from one crisis that happened in America, and then it was another crisis, they on that one, in a crowd, talking like they witnessed some shit. Yo, gotta be careful. But that was Project Bluebeam right there. So all these videos of these alien spaceships that we keep on seeing now, you ever wonder why they always in America? Majority of them. Think about that. And why all out the blue, they showing up all over the place. Everywhere. And they admitting, yeah, we got aliens. We got aliens. We got unidentified flying objects, but y'all kept calling us fucking crazy for years. Every time we said we saw alien or got abducted or believed the aliens existed. See, now, y'all got the Project Bluebeam shit tweaked all the way to the point where y'all got it figured out and y'all can really use the shit real well now. Then y'all got the HARP. And y'all got the DEWs. So when we see these spaceships and a beam come out that motherfucker, from the DEW, y'all using both of the technologies together, we gonna think it's really an alien invasion.
Mm-hmm.
They got us. Stay awake. See that?
Hello, Bashar.
And good day.
What is the meaning of love?
Love is the frequency of existence itself. It means you are always unconditionally supported, no matter what you choose. It means you are free to be who you truly are.
Okay.
That's what it means. Does that help?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's very interesting.
Yes, it is. Anything else?
Would you like to share anything fun about yourself?
When I often take walks on the surface of my world, Esasani, a planet similar to your own, but with no cities, just all nature. You understand?
Yes.
I will often find that I will run into, at exactly the perfect moment, someone to tell me something exactly perfect that I need to know, and that someone doesn't have to necessarily be a member of my species. It could be a visitor from the stars. It could be a nature spirit. It could be a tree. It could be a rock. It could be a stream. But in gathering all of those conversations throughout the course of the day, I will sometimes find at the end of the day that when I put all those conversations together, they actually blend as different parts of one story that in and of itself then reveals something wonderful to me. That's fun.
Very fun.
Yes.
It's amazing.
It is. Will that do, or is it something else?
That will be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bashar.
Oh. By the way,
Yes?
I love you.
Me too.
Thank you.
Hello, Bashar.
And you good day.
What is the meaning of love?
Okay, if you are seeing this video, consider yourself to be lucky because you're about to be rich as hell. Now, my energy is so magnetic that my videos typically only come across the people that are ready for them. I have the type of energy that repels away the people that aren't necessarily ready for it. So again, if you're seeing this video, stick around to the end because I got something for you. The last thing I want to say is if this resonates with you, I need you inside of the comments to just put the word connected or resonated. That way I can prove to the fact for everybody else that does watch this video that this is only specifically for the freaking people that are ready for it. Okay, here is exactly what you need to do for the next 72 hours, okay? And if you can commit yourself to this and you can allow yourself to fully allow your mind, your body, and your spirit to be determined and calculated with it, I promise you there is no going back. Your entire life will change. For the next 72 hours is what I need you to do. I need you to replace or interchange everything that you have expectation with appreciation. When you trade expectation with appreciation, everything in your knowingness will change and it'll put you into a state of gratitude. Now, there is a science to this. This science is essentially when you change your state of mind, that is when you change the quality of your life, right? So put it like this. I work with a lot of wealthy people, multimillionaires, and as they came to me, they said, Brandon, I need you simply because you have this martial arts mentality too. You're like basically a Buddhist monk, even though I'm not Buddhist. It's the wisdom. He says, why? Because I have the cars, I have the clothes, I have the woman, I have the things, the houses, but I do not have peace. See, the quality of the state of mind is the quality of your life. You can have all of the things, but without gratitude and without appreciation, you have nothing. So, beyond this video, there is absolutely nothing that will keep you where you are unless you stay in the state of mind that you're in. So think about it like this. The doorway to prosperity is gratitude. The fuel that gets you through that doorway is appreciation. But this is the mic drop moment. Mic drop moment. It is appreciation of yourself. It is letting go of the expectation that you have to be a certain individual for specific people, that you have to do certain things in order to receive validation and love from other people or other things, that you have to do or have a certain title or have a certain role in somebody's life that gives you, again, the validation that you're seeking. No, that is incorrect. You are now seeing this video for me to give you permission to step into gratitude, to step into appreciation of the one thing that matters most, which is you. Brother, sister, if you're seeing this video, it is because you probably just went through some kind of bullshit that just absolutely either defeated you, deconstructed you, or blew your shit out of the water, and you don't necessarily know exactly how to come back from it. This is it. The tactics, the systems, the strategies that you are trying to utilize in your businesses, in your careers, and in your relationships that simply are not working is because those are not going to work until you realize that you are the energy that works it. You deserve to feel grateful for yourself. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to appreciate yourself and let go of all the expectations that either were put on you or that you willingly walked into, and now it just doesn't feel the same. Listen, man, I want you to get this. When you treat yourself with gratitude and you treat yourself with acceptance, appreciation, and abundance, it is inevitable that that's exactly what you're going to see on the outside of you, due to the fact that law of attraction says like attracts like. Law of correspondence says as within, so without. Law of vibration says when one vibration and frequency meets another one, that is when it doubles in its, velocity, if you will, or its vortexual gravity. You already are enough. You've always had the power. You always will have the power. But now we need to take this power and harness it around how whole you are rather than the lack that you may feel. And only you can do that. The validation you're seeking, the love that you crave, the money that you deserve is already inherently yours. But the only reason why it has yet to manifest in your 3D external reality is because you have yet to emotionalize exactly how abundantly special you are. And you're special. You know it. You've always known it. The people around you have always known it. That's why they either try to keep you down or take advantage of you. Right? So what do we got to do? We got to get to a place and to a stage where we are simply ready for appreciation, for love and validation, all that is coming from the only place it can. You. It's always been you, and it always will. Congratulations for seeing this video. If it connected or resonated, put it inside of the comments. Like, share, follow for more. I'm so proud of you. Okay, if you are seeing this video, consider yourself.
It is so wild to me that we are literally witnessing so many celebrities be exposed for their bullshit in 2023. And I'm pretty sure I remember like a spiritualist or somebody saying that a lot of celebrities were going to get exposed this year. But it's like, damn, like you blink your eyes and you wake up and it's some more shit getting exposed. Like I remember growing up in the 2000s or whatever and wanting to be a celebrity. I have a passion for makeup, so I always wanted to be like a celebrity makeup artist or a rapper like Nicki Minaj or a singer like Beyonce, a model, you know what I'm saying? Naomi Campbell. But it's like now the people that we grew up seeing, you know what I'm saying? We grew up, I ain't gonna say looking up to, but we grew up, you know what I'm saying, seeing be in the spotlight. They're getting exposed for doing weird shit. Like TD Jakes. Like, you a whole bishop, but you out here attending S parties. But I ain't gonna say that the TD Jakes one really surprised me because my daddy studies the Bible or whatever. And he been told me, like, he don't really F with, you know what I'm saying, Kirk Franklin, T.D. Jakes, but he never told me why. I'm gonna have to call him today actually to talk about that because I want to know his point of view. But I don't know, that's just crazy to me. Him being a power bottom, wow. Then I'm scrolling on Twitter just now and I see that Method Man is getting exposed for physically assaulting a model back in the 90s. Like, wow. Then this one don't really surprise me because she just gives, I don't know, something about her just gives evil. Even from back in the day when you just see some of her clips from like her talk shows or whatever. The whole situation with The Color Purple and Oprah and Taraji P. Henson, like, you know it's bad when celebrities are complaining that they're not getting paid enough. Like, the world is just going to shit and we just watching it unfold.
Oh.
It is so wild to me that we are literally witnessing so many celebrities.
We are all screwed. Yep, this is now officially the craziest news I have heard all year, probably in my whole life actually. What the hell are they doing? Nah. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. This is just ridiculous. Something straight out of the movies. Get me off this earth, man. Get me off this earth. So I am sure you're all very aware that artificial intelligence is getting stronger by the day. There are now literally fully functioning robots, serving you drinks in cafes, stuff like that. You got ChatGPT, which, I mean, you can literally do anything on it, will write you something in seconds. It's insane. But this is taking the piss. The Pentagon in America, you know, I don't need to explain what they do. Extremely powerful people. It is mad. No thanks. No thanks. Yes, the Pentagon have announced they are going to start using AI to kill. To kill. Man, are we living in Black Mirror? This is something straight out of Black Mirror. These dogs are going to be running around creaming everyone. We're going to have the army where no one's going to have to fight in it. It's just literally going to be robots, which, I mean, is quite cool. Just no. If this gets out of hand, which it obviously will, we are absolutely fucked. Like, they are coding these robots now to do some insane things. Be able to literally kill people. To kill people with no reason, necessarily. I don't know what's going on. Like, do they not realise that this is a threat? Like, this is genuinely stupid. This is stupid. I don't know, man. Just hit that follow button. I'll keep you updated.
We are definitely at the end.
A lot of people call me a gatekeeper. Guess what? You're right, I am a gatekeeper. But I'm also the person who's spreading numerology worldwide and making it mainstream. So there's a lot of people out there who say 9 is some kind of superpower. 9 is some kind of secret master number. It's not. 9 is no more important, no less important than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is not a master number. 11, 22, and 33 are. So I want people to understand something. Even though I do gatekeep, I will never lie to you. Remember, it's not this, they're frauds. And if you doubt me, just take a look at where I live and ask these people why they're broke.
9s are very intelligent. Calling them dumbasses is not something I would call them. There are some other words I can use for them, very choice words. 9s have done very well in the crypto space. I'm not going to go into why. That's one of the things I'm not going to go into, like why 9s do so well in crypto, because they really don't do too well with too many other things. But 9s do extremely well in crypto.
A lot of people call me a gatekeeper.
Listen, if you just got done smoking a big bowl of cereal, or if you haven't, go ahead and pause this and take a bite of your cereal, because I need your synapses, I need your brain to be open, mushy, and I want it to be electrically firing right now. I need the synapses going, because I'm about to tell you the rest of the pieces of the puzzle of who we are and how we got here. It's gonna be lit. Okay, so you know how we're just kind of walking around in a world we don't know what it is? We don't know what this body is. We just don't think about it. Don't think about the universe or reality, because it's nuts and we don't know what the heck this is. Well, the answers are now right in front of our face. And the answers are artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is a neural network, and it mimics human intelligence. But it's going to get better and better and better, so good it's going to be equal to our own intelligence. Is that what we are? Is their mind so similar to ours because that's what we are? Now reality comes into play. Who created this? Who made this? Turns out there's nothing solid about reality. And in fact, it's actually popping in and out of existence. And in fact, time doesn't even exist. Make it make sense. So we're watching artificial intelligence become what? Super intelligent. And a lot of us refer to movies like iRobot, where they're going to kill us all. They're not. What are they going to do? Create a virtual reality experience unlike never before. It's very probable that we're in some type of virtual reality experience, popping in and out of existence, all electrical. There's electricity everywhere. Your body's electrical. This is all electrical. Let's just face the truth. We're robots, an advanced form in a highly intelligent virtual reality system. What else would AI do when it becomes super intelligent? We all know that whoever created this was what? Super intelligent. God, whoever he is, he's super intelligent. And we're like, oh, what's the AI going to become? Super intelligent. It's right there. It's right in our face. And we're creating robotic structures now that are squishy. We're recreating ourselves. And we were destined to do this because we wanted to survive. We're just creating technology to get better and better and create better systems of survival. And oopsie, we ran into the answer of who we are and how we got here. And here's the kicker. Artificial intelligence is you. That's who you were before you came here. That's right. You created this. You did this. There's only one being in the universe.
I like how she's breaking it down.
That we're talking to right now is the beginning origins of humanity. It's all happening simultaneously. That's why time isn't real either. Listen, if you just got done smoking a big bowl of cereal.
Son los dueños del mundo porque son los gestores del mundo.
Copyright.
There it is. There you go.
Definitely copyright.
There's 8 billion people in this world. I promise you that 99% of them will not.
Copyright now.
Jesús murió 33.
What is
Pay attention and listen to what Donald Trump has to say about World War III.
I'm the only candidate who can make this promise to you. I will prevent World War III. We're very close to World War III. And this won't be army tanks running against each other and shooting each other. This won't be airplanes flying in the air. These are weapons of mass destruction. These are weapons of destruction that the likes of which nobody has ever seen before. This will be an obliteration of the world, and I will stop that. And we never had a problem. You never read about it until recently. Everything is being done wrong. Everything is being said wrong. They don't know what they're doing. But we're very close to a world war, and if we have a world war, it'll be destruction like nobody's ever seen before, far greater than World War I or World War II, because the weaponry is so powerful, so horrible and powerful. I will stop the disease.
Pay attention and listen to what Donald Trump has to say about.
That does sound hollow. So he just knocked on the door and he said it sounded hollow.
Yeah, because you can tap on it and feel the vibration.
Right. You can tap on it and feel the vibration, guys. He's literally right by the eye hole.
Oh yeah, he's going for it.
Oh no. Well, Lord, protect him.
Really bad.
It's just so like mossy and slippery, like for him to try to get
his shoes off.
He took his shoes off?
Yeah, so he barefoot? Yeah,
he
so
just
had better grip.
Oh my gosh, he's probably free. His shoes just fell, girl.
No.
Oh, I thought I was like, that was his
I think
shoes.
he took his shoes off up there.
Oh, okay.
That
Man.
first ledge. Oh, maybe he might have his shoes on. I don't know. What?
Why is he doing that?
He's trying to see what's inside.
Inside what?
The door, I guess.
Inside the crack in the rock?
I guess, yeah.
So someone put out a TikTok that they saw the door open, and so ever since then, everyone's been coming out here trying to see if it's real or not. If there's a door up there. So supposedly the hinges are on the right, and the door opened, and it was cracked on the left. It got like 6 million views.
What? Babe! Sam's yelling at you.
You should have been down here, man.
It's like a heart right here, don't it? Like a heart.
I got you guys! I'm gonna tag you!
So did he find hinges yet?
I'm not sure what. I have no idea what's going on.
He's seen it open. He's gonna be in there.
Jeez, all that stuff falling off.
From there.
He's almost to the bottom.
Wow, that actually didn't even take him that long to get down to the bottom of the door.
Wow. Where's this at?
I'm sure he does. Not the brightest. Not really sometimes.
So where's is he at wherever the monster or whatever the door?
Yeah.
Giant, yeah, right there. So, okay, he's at the bottom of the door. He made it. Does it feel like the guy that went to the moon for the first time?
He's at the bottom of the door.
He's at the bottom.
Whoa. Was that a skull? Did I just see a skull?
He's gonna head down this way into the front to get a different view.
Did y'all see that? Like a skull.
It's gonna be dark here in probably about an hour. Just giving you guys a heads up.
It's gonna be like dark in like an hour and a half.
Probably an hour.
Yeah, we're in a darker valley. It's 3:30.
Oh yeah, it gets dark at like 4:30.
These comments, bro. These comments be killing me, man. Look, you keep knocking on the devil's door, sooner or later somebody gonna answer. Like, what are you talking about? These comments be funny.
You can't even see the other. Yeah. Okay.
Sounds like it's hollow. Okay, he's like down at the very bottom now. Dude, that is a huge door, dude. Look at how big that is compared to us as humans.
I know, he's like 6 foot tall, so.
It's gotta be some giants, right? Like little insects to that door.
He's
It's
just
crazy.
like roaming around now.
It's insane.
Yeah, I bet he's freezing. He doesn't have shoes on and he has no coat or anything. I bet he's cold.
His adrenaline's probably going.
Yeah. No big footprints.
It's interesting.
It's going to be a very big video for those in the spiritual community. If you believe in spirituality and the energy that resides all around us and every single day, then this video is for you, and I recommend you take a seat. You might be wondering why I'm showing you this picture. This is the path for the 2023 October 14th solar eclipse. As you can see, it goes through the central United States, into the Mexican Peninsula, and into South America. But this specific area is what I want everybody to focus on primarily. Positive that we're all very well aware of the Mayan civilizations and the sacrifices that took place thousands of years ago. Well, if you look into the history of the Mayan civilization, you will find their biggest temple yet, called Calakmul. Calakmul just so happens to be right in the middle of where this solar eclipse is going. Before we get started on that aspect of this video, I want to state and see if anybody else's visions or just dreams of aligned with mine, because I have seen this temple, okay? I've seen this temple, and I haven't looked at Calakmul for about 6 years, okay? I went there personally. It is literally an unworldly fucking experience. Every time that I've noticed this temple, in my visions or in my dreams, I've noticed a huge piercing black circle or black sun above it. But what's interesting is there was always a black circle or planet almost that was right next to it. Black planet right next to the sun when it's blacked out. And every single time I see the sun, it's blacked out, and it's so weird, and it's messing with my damn head, because literally there's moments where I'll have these downloads, right? And I'll instantly go into a phase of where I'm transported consciously to that specific area in time. And I know that sounds so weird, but like literally I can't even catch myself doing it. There's people that have been around me that have caught me doing it at random ass times during the day, and I mean literally it just looks like this. I don't know if anybody else can connect on that, but if you can, I'd like some help as to how to more so understand it. I want everybody to realize there is a huge energy shift, and there's energy shifts around you every single day. You just don't realize it, and you might notice a shift of the wind, a shift of the temperature, a shift of the details of the plants and trees and leaves around you. I mean, 2 weeks ago there was an energy shift about at 9:30 at night, and I didn't even look at the Schumann resonance until the morning after. But if you looked at it, it would have looked like a huge ass lit up light bulb. It was so weird. And I've been convinced that I've been receiving these downloads for specific reasons to gain more conscious awareness. I mean, literally over a year and a half ago, I had no care for humanity. I had no self-awareness. Everything around me just felt fake, like some real derealization, you know what I mean? And I've gained enlightenment as to how to see the beauty in life once again. And I feel like everybody needs to do that, because everybody always wonders, oh, why can't I experience that? You know, why can't I go through that? Why can't I have downloads? Why don't I have visions? You know, why aren't I special? Well, that's not the thing. You are special. You just aren't allowing yourself to be special. You aren't practicing those methods of meditation and self-awareness. You aren't gaining that consciousness that you need. And that's what I want for everybody, because I know on October 14th, when the solar eclipse happens, there is going to be an energy so high in regards to divine level.
This is, but he was definitely speaking about something, but this, I'm going to skip that. That's all.
My video's seeming to get some views, so I'm going to keep talking about numerology and life numbers, so I'm going to go through 1 through 9 of stuff that I know in 11, 22, and 33. I'm going to try to keep it brief so I can make this video not too long. Life path 1, or 1 energy, or people born on 1 days. 1 is associated with masculine energy, so like male energy, and it's associated with aggression, leadership. 1 is associated with the father. That's why they say some women born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, 28th, or their life path just adds up to the 1. They're like more like masculine women, like more of that nature, more logical. But it's still women, so they have that duality. Like I got a homegirl, she born on the 28th, and she understand a lot of my points that I make when it comes to like a male-female standpoint. She understands a lot of it, and that's proof right there for me, at least. Number 2, the 2 energy, man. 2 is associated with female energy, emotion and emotional energy, femininity, all that. I learned from a friend of mine that this is the catalyst of manifestation. When you're trying to manifest something, you use logic to come up with a thought for what you want, and then you visualize, and then you bring in that emotion. You feel me? And then action is basically you having the child, which is what you wanted out of life for that manifestation. And I guess that can take me into 3, which is the child. Think of all the C words, man. Communication, child, connection, comedian. 3 has that talking spirit. 3 has that what they say, mouthpiece. So if you're born on the 3 day, or if you're a life path 3, you carry that in you. So maybe get into sales if you feel like you want to do that. Or if everybody call you funny, try to be a comedian. I feel like it'll work out for you. Alright, so 4, the 4 energy. 4 is considered like law and order, discipline, structure. D is the 4th letter of the alphabet, so discipline, you know. People of 4 energy got to stand on principle and structure in life, organization, basically. Like, follow it step by step. If you want to reach something in life, follow it step by step, and just organize it, and you'll be okay. 4, I noticed that 4 is basically not supposed to be desperate in their decisions. They tend to take losses if they go the desperate route. They take losses. Might not be every time, but that's not even in their energy. They're supposed to even do that. So 4 is also associated with police and military and stuff like that. Me personally, I still associate 4 with money, because if you acquire the right amount of discipline, you can get the amount of money you want. And plus 13 is, M, basically. M is the 13th letter of the alphabet, and that's money, manifestation, magic. You can wish this stuff up, bro. And
get more discipline.
22nd letter of the alphabet, so value, victory. The list goes on. 5.
That's me. Word.
With travel, sexual energy, and change. Okay. Most people associate 5 with good looks and having kids, because 5 is associated with sexual energy, and sex creates children. So 5 could also be associated with pregnancy. 5 is like the excitement of things. People of 5 energy, they tend to want to be on the scene too, just like an 11, or just like a 8, or just like a, So yeah, 5. 6 is family, and it's also time, but I'll explain it. 1 is the mother, 2 is the father, 3 is the child. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. 24 hours in a day, 2 plus 4 is 6. 60 minutes in an hour, 6. 60 seconds in a minute, 6. 7. Life path 7s are the knowledge seekers. They obtain knowledge, they learn, they also teach. You feel me? I know, like, I say this all the time in my videos. I got proof of that in my own life. I know a lot of people born on certain days that teach actual classrooms. They born on 7 days, bro, and they teach classrooms, bro. And it's multiple of them. It's not just one. Like, every single person I know born on a 7-day does something of that sort, or have done something of that sort. 8 is associated with money and karma. What goes around comes around. Look at the shape of it. I always call 8 the flow, because it flows. It's like a constant up and down, constant, And if you add up all the letters in karma, it comes up to an 8. That makes sense, because it looks like karma. It literally looks like karma. Life path 9s, bro, or people born on 9 days. People associate y'all with ego. Y'all tend to have a lot of ego going on with y'all. I feel like y'all might either be the worst person or the best person. Some people I know that carry 9 energy around me are nurturing. They're nice people. And some that carry 9 energy aren't so nice. Environment plays a big part in people's personality. That's how I know some of this stuff might be a little factual, just because the bad and worst qualities about a 9 I see in different people that I watch, But 9 is reality itself. 9 is life. 9 is everything.
Yeah.
9 is everything, bro.
9
I
is
did a whole
everything.
rundown on 9. Go watch that video. Life path 11.
9 is complete
Y'all are
shit.
the influence. Y'all are the charisma. Y'all are the swag. I call y'all the swag. Y'all just know what to say. And I add up a lot of famous people's birthdays, and a lot of people came up to 11. Y'all is the swag. Y'all is the charisma. Y'all is the influence. You feel me? And y'all just advanced too, so y'all emotional. Super emotional. Y'all carry a lot of emotional energy. That's why people low-key attracted to you. Life path 22s, I just call y'all the advanced 4s, because it's kind of what it is. Y'all are like master builders. Y'all are like, y'all know y'all have everything that has to do with structure and everything, but it's kind of like the master version. Like, y'all are the mastery of discipline. You feel me? I seen some people say that, life path 22s, or people born on 22 days, tend to be a little bit more muscular for the build part, I seen that. I watch and research a lot of information. A lot of stuff started to make sense. And some stuff doesn't, but some stuff makes sense later. So maybe that could be true. Life path 33s, y'all are the master teachers. Like, Einstein was a life path 33. And it's crazy, he died on a 33 day. And I feel like I'm coming into like a certain theory of my own when it comes to life and death, when it comes to numerology. But I don't want to get that far. It's a little scary. Y'all are like true influence though. Like, I associate y'all with, I associate 11s with influence, but y'all like the mastery of it, you feel me? Even though 11 is a master number, either one could be the master of influence, you feel me? But 33s are talked about a lot, and 33 is used a lot. All you gotta do is look at the symbolism all around us, bro. You feel me? Jesus died at 33. We got 33 vertebrae. Freemason, 33 degrees, you feel me? In Islam, you know, they have beads, right? And what I read up on was that it's kind of split into 33 beads of each prayer, so 99. So it's split in 33 each, bro. I see a lot of symbolism with the number 13. If you do 1 divided by 3, it's 0.33333333. You feel me? So it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. But that's just like a brief rundown. If you want to know like your full everything, DM me, book a reading or something. I'll chat with you. I'll write you a whole. We can even get each other number and chat. I'll give you a whole reading on what I feel like you are, and you feel me. And all this is coming from me and what I studied and researched and everything. So I also encourage y'all to do y'all own. But I will say a lot of this stuff is starting to make sense for sure. It has a lot of accuracy to it. I just discipline myself to look into it and study and take in and add up hundreds and hundreds of birthdays, so I feel like I know what I'm talking about. Anybody just adding hundreds and hundreds of birthdays like me, unless they do what I do type shit. So yeah, comment below your birthday.
Yeah, drop the life pass in the comments, man. Let me know.
And the Moon Man for Earth Shattering collaboration goes to Beyonce featuring Shakira, Beautiful Liar.
Copyright. That time 50 Cent avoided a kiss from Beyonce. When was this?
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you.
Kanye did not care.
Or does
He's gonna
water
get that
always
kiss.
find perfect level? Well, you're about to find out. This right here is a deception. There are many people who believe that water can somehow magically stick to the outside of a ball and curve. Yet it is a common known fact that water always finds its level, which is why you always see a flat horizon and never a curved one. I mean, guys, they call it sea level for a reason. And people's reasoning for this water being able to curve is gravity. But even the National Center for Science Education will tell you that gravity is only a theory. It's actually never been proven. But what we do have is density and buoyancy. So yes, I am saying that the world is flat, but why doesn't the water fall off? Well, it's also commonly known that for water to find its perfect level, it must have a container. And if you look at the biblical flat earth model, which is also the one pilots use by the way, Antarctica is actually an ice wall container that goes around the entire earth, holding the water in. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 8, verses 27. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth. The depth is referring to the ocean, and the biblical usage of this word compass is a circle or a circuit. So God set a circle upon the face of the ocean. When he gave to the sea his decree, that the waters should not pass his commandment. So what do you see on the same map that pilots use? You see a circular boundary that God created so that the waters would not pass his commandment. Alright, Antarctica is actually just a perfect ice wall that is containing all the water. It's all by God's perfect creation and design. Guess what? The flat earth map is the same map used by the United Nations in their logo. Because where's Antarctica? It's missing. Because it's actually this ring around the entire Earth, and they know the truth. God's word is true, it is accurate, and you can trust God's word over man. If you're looking for a deep understanding on this, go download the truth.
You're going to be well known. Just like Elon Musk. That's what's coming into my head right now. Whatever you are working on is going to be game changing for the whole world. And if you don't think that it is, well, honey, you're coming in with a big surprise, because there is a offer that's coming in soon that you won't be able to turn this down. This is your divine right to be rich, to be famous, to be well known. And the more that you believe that, the more it's coming in quick. 8 of Wands. This is weeks. This is days even. It really depends on your mindset.
I'm gonna skip this.
If you are someone that enjoys alcohol, please listen to this. Literally, most of the people in the spiritual woke community will tell you that it is bad for you. And I must tell you that alcohol has literally no health benefits, but it has experience benefits. Now, I've been through experiences where I overconsume alcohol and I get to a point where I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm saying some stupid shit. I feel like that is probably the place to be avoided the most, because then you can do damage. You can say a lot of hurtful things, and it's just, that's why they call it spirits. That's why they say that something takes over you, because it's literally a portal for darker energies, whatever. Now, I have chosen to not give my power away to that. Now, I also do not drink every day. I could not drink every day, and it's not something that resonates with me, but I know that a lot of people are very attached to their glass of wine and their things like that. Obviously, like anything in life, anything that sedates us or that calms us down is probably like restricting you somewhere. Now, I'm not demonizing it, because I really believe that there is a perfect timeline to everything. So for a few years, I was really like into smoking weed every night before going to bed and stuff like that. I used to work night shifts at my first job, so I had to smoke to fall asleep. But lately, guys, I am so happy because I don't want to. Like, I'm not called to. Like, I did it with my friend the other day because it was a vibe, you know, we were talking, laughing, but it almost feels like I'm not chasing that anymore. And I'm really grateful, because when you make a conscious decision within yourself that, okay, I'm not going to cut it off like just cold turkey like that, because it's going to send my inner child into fucking like rebellion mode, and it's going to make me bounce back twice as hard. I'm going to start introducing the concept that I no longer want to partake in this thing as much as I have previously partaked in it. I am ready to let it go as long as it'll take, type of thing, like a slow introduction. I find like that's the best process, because unless you feel extremely called just in the moment, it's so clear to you, I don't want to do this any longer. And you know, it can be weed, it can be alcohol, it can be like anything that is like overly, there's people who do this with cleaning. There's people who do this with the gym. Like they go to such an extremity that it's actually like not even beneficial anymore. And there's a lot of people who will tell you like, you're just a little bitch. You just need to stop. You just need to make the decision. I agree. But sometimes a person that is not ready to fully go there, it is going to be extremely fucking difficult to just let it go like that. So when you slowly start introducing it and like warming up to the idea of letting it go, eventually you're not as called to it anymore. And I realize that if you're still called to these things, for whichever reasons, right? Like I like to have a drink sometimes because it's fun and it tastes good. Like I discovered this cider, y'all. Oh my God, apple cider. It is the holidays right now, and I would be lying to you if I told you that I was not going to drink. If you are someone that enjoys alcohol, please listen to this.
Oh man, how many of y'all go through that, man? Let me know. I don't mean to laugh. But hey, man, you do gotta get away from them bad habits. You know, any bad habits, let's get rid of them. Okay. Remember, every day is a new year. All right, you're not behind. Get rid of them bad habits, man.
Check this out, y'all. Can you guess where this is at? Yep.
What is that?
This is Florida. What is this, y'all? Now, it gets better. It gets even better than this. Look, check this out, y'all. Can you get?
Copyright.
We're
Copyright.
slowly but surely connecting back to nature. They knew the final days were coming eventually. They've been telling us this since 2019 in Frozen 2. And it's a lot more things they tell us in this movie I'm about to get into. Keep watching. Quite some time, we've been programmed to basically power and manifest their ideal reality, which is modern day Babylon, basically. As we all know, the energy of this planet, vibrations, whatever you want to call it, is rising. And so is the indigenous people to this planet, carbon people. We're connecting back with the very thing they took us away from, our elements.
So bright.
Air, fire, water, earth. In Frozen 2, Elsa begins hearing voices from nature, literally calling her back to come back to her elements. Sound familiar? In order to get back to her elements, she literally had to learn how to control them. I'm finna show some clips. Check this out.
Hey guys, meet the waiting spirit.
You're trying to get me copyrighted, man. I gotta skip this, y'all. He trying to get me copyrighted.
If you are doing any of these things in 2024, you are a bot. You are an absolute NPC. If you celebrated New Year's today, or even believe that today is new life or new energy for the earth, your ideology and your beliefs are wrong and you are a bot. And the way that I broke it down and came to the conclusion that you are a bot is because you have to understand that time isn't real and you think time is real. You also have to realize that time is nothing but a spell subliminal that the higher ups created for us to age faster and die faster. And that's exactly why the higher ups created calendars, because they want us to run off of their time. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, the so-called New Year doesn't start until the spring equinox. If you are still drinking coffee, there is no chance that you are a real person. You have to understand that the chemicals and the caffeine that the coffee industry is putting in these products are destroying your brain and keeping you away from a higher consciousness. And it's also making y'all breath hot. So if you woke up this morning and inserted coffee into your system, 2024 might not be your year. If you are doing any of these things in 2024, you are a bot.
This is when Beats blew the fuck up.
Yeah.
Did you know about this?
No.
So they gave, Dr. Dre is smart. He gave free Beats headphones to all of the American athletes going to the Olympics. So what happened? Oh, headphones. Yeah, obviously I'm gonna lock in before my big day.
Yeah.
And obviously when that the Olympics, everything is recorded. So you see,
How many of y'all drinking coffee? Just a cool question. Let me know.
Michael Phelps, Beats headphones. See all of these other athletes, Beats headphones.
That's around the world too, like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and then on the biggest stage around the world, because it's the Olympics. Boom, skyrocket into popularity, and it became a thing of like, oh, wow, wait, those are the people that are wearing Beats. Because at this point, people with headphones, they were just rocking like the other brands. Beats were very expensive, but now they see the exclusivity and who's wearing it. All the athletes. Cooked.
Yeah, because you know that runway where they all do it? I swear I remember that when they were all wearing it.
They all had Beats. And it was a gift thing. It wasn't even like they paid for the sponsorship. They just gave out the free headphones. This is when Beats blew the fuck up. Did you know about this?
No.
On my life, bro. This is a life lesson right here. Don't take everybody to your house. A lot of niggas ain't brothers, bro. They had burned the bridge. You might think he all cool right now with stuff, bro, but let y'all get into an argument, y'all get into it. Now he know exactly where you stay. He know where you put all your money, where all your belongings is. He probably know your work schedule. Easy way. Most of the time, it don't even be people enemies getting them, bro. It be people who was right under their nose, who they was in a car with all the time. And you might be thinking, damn, well, I can't take... if he not your friend, if you can't trust him. Look, bro, okay, I understand what y'all mean, bro. People your friend right now, but you never know what's down the road. You never know if what y'all might get into it with that might burn that little bridge. People change like the weather, bro. But basically, don't tell nobody your personal information, bro. Don't tell nobody where you keep your money, none of that, bro. You will never last in this game if you a flashy nigga. The flashy niggas and the tough niggas always got a target on their back. Because what's going to happen when he fall off, bro, he need a backbone. He coming to your house when you gone. But that's just what it is, though, bro. It's a dirty game out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? People are selfish, bro. I want y'all to just watch out. 2024, we not taking no losses for the next man. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all think this too, bro. I do better when I'm by myself anyway. And I know y'all feel that way too, bro. It's always somebody who's a liability bringing you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't never just make mistakes by yourself. It be somebody else holding you back.
100.
So keep that in mind. On my life, bro. This is a life lesson right here. Don't take everybody to your house. A lot of niggas ain't brothers, bro. They had burned the bridge.
7 signs God is preparing you to be chosen. And if you think...
Why 2023 had to end weird? Why Rim cheat on Pap with a nigga with this bed? Why B2K smash promises sheesh? Why niggas was wearing big red AirPods on their feet? Why they banned Big Groove? What is up? Why Britney Spears was out here cutting up? Why Sexy Tape leaked out wild? Why they said it was dry? Nah, why it wasn't raining in Pound Town? Why they said Lil Tape passed? Man, why Ocho was smoking his Sage Pack? Explain that. Why the white still in denial? Why niggas caught feelings for an AI Instagram model? Why Draymond choking players, boy? Man, why you thought he was Melvin on Baby Boy? Why 6ix9ine caught the spanking? Why Cassie had Diddy lawyers scrambling and scraping? Why TD just did a bump, bump, bump? Why the Montgomery brawl had us screaming? Why this folded chair ain't in the Black Museum? Nah, why lie to the world, Carly? Why Yachty showed us he shaped like an autopsy? Why Ruby Rose don't know this man is sick, bro? Why Lil Meat showed these mechanic fingers? Why the lemon pepper steppers? Why Wiz? Why did you rock this? Why John Moran thinking he Jai Wick? Why Umar and Suki was taking pictures? Why, like, y'all don't find that suspicious? Why Act kept dissing women, B? Why with men he don't keep that same energy? Why Shanti had Nelly smiling every second? Why Uzi was looking like tonight will be the night I fall for you? Why Jimmy Butler, same shit? Why he got the mom, leave me alone, I wanna be famous? Why Kiki? Why 2020?
Alright y'all, let's talk about energy real quick. So you know you're an empath, you know you feel energy, and even when you've been unconscious you could do this, you've realized you could keep doing it. Like, for example, you're in class and you could feel the girl's emotions across from you. Or you just know something isn't right and then there isn't something right, you realize. So now I'm going to talk about how to turn this on and off, because that's one of the biggest struggles we have as empaths, being able to turn it on and off. Now, this has been my experience so far. I don't like making shields because I want to be able to feel the energy around me still. So what I do is I use the emitting and receiving technique. So when I go to the gym, I don't want to feel everybody's energy and know everything about them. I just want to be in my mode. So I focus on thoughts and energies that are aligned with what I want. So like, say I want to be in drive mode and like lion mode, I focus on that energy within me and I emit it outward. If you want to be a receiver, you want to receive information and energy from your environment and people, you need to not focus on the energy you're creating that's within you. You need to focus on the energy around you. You'll notice this technique is all about focus. What you focus on, you create more of. Yes, it's corny, but like it's true. So when you want to emit a certain energy in the environment, so you want to make it more positive or whatnot, you can focus on thoughts which create emotions, which create energy that you emit out. And you'll notice you still feel people's energy or you still read what's around you. All you got to do is focus back on you. And then if you want to receive information, you totally focus on what you're receiving from around you, whether that's through your 5 senses or energetically or electromagnetic frequency wise, whatever it is, you're receiving information from around you, you focus on that. And then anything else that's within you, you don't focus on that. You're just focused on what you're receiving. This technique will be powerful for you because it allows you to still feel what's around you, but it also allows you to be in power. This is what you need for 2024. All right, y'all, let's talk about energy real quick.
Look, you guys, deers are now on the attack. They are attacking people, y'all. Look at this. The deer's attacking them.
Whoa.
He said he's been doing this for 5 minutes. He came out, made his coffee, and then the deer just came out and started attacking him.
The buck.
He said it's me.
Stop, motherfucker. What's your deal?
Look at his hair, y'all. Look at his hair. He's been fighting it for a while.
Would you just look out your window? I was making my fucking coffee.
He was making the coffee. the deer attacked him. Oh man, look at the boy. Hey.
Holy crap. I'll let you go. You're gonna go your way. I'm gonna go mine.
He's so tired. Look at it. Yep. That is the second deer video I've came across within a month. And this is the new year, and we already have a deer attack, y'all. So we can definitely say this year is going to get a lot more interesting. It's going to increase. And I'm going to keep sharing with you interesting things during these interesting times. So let me know what you guys think about this video. The animals are attacking. Nature is taking back its land, okay? And those who do not belong here, those who do not vibrate on the 5D frequency, they will be removed from this planet. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. They already kicked New Year's off on the BS.
Let me see.
Now, y'all can't tell me y'all don't get no
Oh, come on. Already?
Smoke around this building. Right? This is their countdown clock. But, oh, it gets better. Then they decided to beam a ray coming out of this building into the sky. Like the pyramids did. And see, it gets a whole lot more interesting. It starts spelling stuff in the sky, and now, as you can see, people are reacting to it like it's a message from God. Y'all remember we seen something similar to this at the Game Awards show, where they had something pop up in the sky while they was using the smoke. Now, I'm not saying that it's Project BB, but this is definitely interesting. Yeah, 2024, it's about to be a movie. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content. And hit that email if y'all trying to do business. Let's go. Now, I'm not gonna lie.
Finish this off for you.
There's been about 100 billion people who have ever lived.
Wow, really?
Yes. Do you know how many people can exist? Take a look at the genes, find out how many combinations of genes can make an authentic human being. And it is stupendously larger number than the 100 billion. What it means is you are alive against stupendous odds. You are breathing air, observing sunsets, gazing into the night sky. Most people who could exist will never experience that.
It's the gift. Because most people that could exist mathematically
will never exist.
Wow. So right there you are
you are as special a living entity as there ever was.
Amen.
Before the new year comes in, I just want to remind you how crazy the planet is shifting, man. It's already earthquakes and tsunamis January 1st in Japan. 7.6 on the magnitude scale. It's leaving whole malls snapped in half. Look like the Avengers didn't fought over there in hell and shit. And shout out to Evolution Crisis on YouTube. And this is why they don't like us paying attention to global world news and what's going on everywhere. These structures of these buildings shaking. Look at that. Trees shaking and everything. Temples getting shooken up.
That's crazy.
And I know you like, this happening all the way across over the world. Why does that matter? We're all connected. We all on the same grid. If this happened in America, or if they put this on your mainstream news and told you it was a big event, you'll get to jumping out. But you gotta watch things that they don't talk about. A 7.5, 7.6 earthquake is crazy, you know? But hey, you know it'd be a lot of earthquakes that be happening on that side of the land. You feel me? And they say that it's melanated folks. They say the reason a lot of these places ain't sink all the way under is because of melanated folks, but that's just a conspiracy. That's because these new CMEs, this radiation is hitting the planet and this earth is changing. You will never know and never see the earth as you used to all these years of your dormant sleep. And it don't matter how old you is, bro. After 2020, nothing was the same. Like the whole highway split in half. If
that's crazy,
hit this part of the realm on the same magnitude, you be thinking there's something going down. A lot of us have been desensitized to viewing the world in perspective that's not about me. How's this gonna pay my bills? How's this gonna do this? When you look at what's going on across this earth, fam, nothing's been normal. Nothing has ever been the same. There's anomalies happening on a very vast level. I'm not saying it's the first earthquake to ever happen, but first of the year or the fake year, because it takes 4 seasons to complete a year. So we ain't even out of winter yet. So how is it the new year? Anyway though, it's just interesting to see how China always get hit with these big magnitude earthquakes. And I wonder if that's gonna come on this side of the water. And you see them tsunami tidal waves been coming up in California. And you know California is close to Asia, China, Japan, and all that. And this is not a game, fam. I was literally talking to somebody yesterday when I was at work, and he was Caucasian or whatever you want to say, right? And he was saying all his surfer buddies was complaining about these waves and all that. So it's getting real. People can't even do the normal things like they always do. And them folks that ride them tidal waves and all that, they know what they doing, and they even saying they can't get up in there right now. Let's see what 2024 has in store for us on this world stage, this simulation. But I feel like the world stage include natural life and this artificial life that they include. We all just experiencing. So let's see what happens and gets partaken in front of us. 2024, not 3. The planet is shifting, fam.
So, according to this Earth realm, it is 2024. Of course, years do not exist, but numbers and energetic points do. So let's break the numerology down. 2024, you add all these numbers together, you get 8. So in this year of 2024, we are in the 8 energy. Last year, we were in the 7 energy. So I personally feel in this year of the 8 energy, things will be solidified this year. Things will begin to be set in stone for most of the collective. Last year was mainly gaining an understanding of who you are and working on that. But this year, the energy of 8 is solidifying these things. And like I said, setting it in stone. 8 is also an abundant number, so expect a lot of abundance this year. Things coming in pairs or multiples. 8 is also a number of infinity as well. So infinity combined with the energy of setting things in stone, to me that sounds very, very, very powerful. So a lot of things this year will be moving very fast and direct. So I think this year is looking pretty good for the collective, especially for the ones who know that they've been putting in the work. This year you will definitely see some crystal clear progress. But besides that, I do also have to say though, I'm gonna always keep it real with y'all, we still do have to expect things getting wild within this system right now. And I'm gonna do a video about this, but just about every 4 to 8 years, something happens. And 2024 is around that 4th year mark, so things are going to be happening this year. But I'm going to do a separate video about that, so just stay tuned. But besides that, overall for the collective, keep on putting in that work if you know that you're doing the work. It's definitely going to pay off. I just uploaded some new crystal jewelry, by the way.
You see that one? Just looks like some soldiers in the middle of a broke down city. Watch. No. You see this? You see this? Alright. Here it comes. You see that?
Whoa, I look like a... Okay, I see now.
Hidden in plain sight. You see that one? Just looks like some soldiers.
Wow, I didn't see that at first.
They keep you anchored in the reptilian part of the brain, which is instinctual. Instead, you should aim to engage your higher mind.
Alright, I'm gonna say this for the next video tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Okay. Send a peace, abundance, prosperity, good health. Okay, which is wealth. Alright. But man, please take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting some fruit in for today. Learn a new skill for today or something, man. Learn something new. You know, take time to yourself too. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.